Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another Unrivaled watch along. Salute to everybody. I know it's been a while since you streamed. It's been a while since Unrivaled has played their last game of the regular season. It was last Monday, and now we have reached the Unrivaled semifinal round of the first inaugural year of Unrivaled basketball. Salute to everybody here and willing to watch the games along with me. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know it's almost over, but we got some good basketball coming up here. So, up next, we have two games for the semifinal round here. We have Rose Basketball Club versus Laces Basketball Club for game one. And for game two, we have Lunar Owls versus Vinyl Basketball Club. You could watch these games live on TNT, True TV, and Max on streaming if you're in the USA. International is the same thing, TSN Plus in Canada, and on their YouTube live. I'm going to pipe in some audio if I can right quick. Let me make sure I can set this up properly. What am I looking for? Wait for you.
It is clear that amidst a season of thrilling highlight plays and standout performances, one player has stood out among the rest. Are we feeling excited for the reveal, folks? Glad to hear it. Unrivaled fans, make some noise for Unrivaled's Most Valuable Player of the Year, presented by Miller Lite from the Lunar Owls, number 24, the one, the only, Nafisa Collier.
I'm gonna go back to my mic. Nafisa Collier wins the MVP as expected. I was talking, I forgot I had it muted on that other channel. But Fee wins the MVP as we sort of expected. I hope you guys were able to hear that on the stream. I was trying to try something out there. But Nafisa, she had a hell of a year. I can't even hate. She was just pretty much unstoppable. If we look at her overall stats, in her 14 games, she averaged 25.7 points, 10.6 rebounds, 2.8 assists, two steals, 1.4 blocks, and her team 13-1, top of the league. They're the favorites to win the championship. So it's nice that they're doing this right before the game. She's playing in the second game. The commissioner, Mickey Lawler, I think her name is. She's basically giving like a speech to Nafisa. Hey Janelle, I just seen your comment. What's up, girl? How you doing? Since they're announcing that award, I figured we might as well go through the other awards that they announced earlier in the week or last week, however you want to categorize it. So this was the first one. For I forgot to turn this back on. For Unrivaled first team. You had Nafisa Collier, of course, the MVP. Chelsea Gray, for Team Rose, and you had Kayla McBride for the Team Laces. So those were three made I said WNBA Unrivaled first team. For Unrivaled second team, all second team Unrivaled, you had Skylar Diggins-Smith of the Lunar Owls, Ryan Howard of Vinyl, and Angel Reese of Team Rose. Those were the three there. The next award they gave out was Defensive Player of the Year. Excuse me, Angel Reese won Defensive Player of the Year for Unrivaled, so she's going home with some hardware for second team all Unrivaled and Defensive Player of the Year. And last but not least, they had Coach of the Year, DJ Sackman, coach of the Lunar Owls. They only had one loss all season, 13-1, top seed in Unrivaled. So he won Coach of the Year. All right, people. So that is that. That is that. In terms of awards. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. This is what the trophy looks like. The championship trophy. The three crowns or tiaras, whatever you want to call them. But that's the trophy for the champions of Unrivaled. The championship game is tomorrow evening, so the four teams will play tonight. The winners of those games will advance to the championship game tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. All right. So now that that is situated, we're about 9 minutes from tip off. Taylor Rooks was doing the announcing there. Um, but we are what you call it? We are about 9 minutes from tip. So that's what we are on the lookout for. Cool. Salute to everybody still joining. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you fill out the poll. Who do you think will win the game tonight? Is it Team Rose or Team Laces? Keep in mind, let me get this up for you guys because there was some news released, injury report released. So let me go to where I saved it at. Megan. Oh, I spelled this lady name wrong. Right, MEGH. There we go. All right, so this was released. Dang, I thought I saved it. There we go. Let's get this up. So this was released earlier today, I guess, no, or yesterday, I should say. An Unrivaled status report for 316 semifinal by Megan Hall. Vinyl Arike Agumbawale still questionable with a right leg injury. For Rose, you have Angel Reese, who's out with a hand that she injured in that last game when she fell down and she went to brace herself with both of her hands and landed and affected something on her hand there. That left wrist is where she had that surgery at the end of the past season. She had a fractured wrist, I believe it was, and she had surgery on that, and that's the hand that she was holding. So, it was really affecting her. So, she will not be playing tonight. Kalia Copper still out with that right leg injury. So Rose are down 2 players. For Laces, Kate Martin is still out with the left leg injury, and Jackie Young, with the illness, is questionable. What I did see also, she reported this 2 hours ago. Nafisa Collier has been added to the list, questionable with a left ankle injury. As a result, Kiki Jefferson has been assigned to the Lunar Owls. So that's something to keep an eye on for game 2. I would say she looked fine as she was out there just now receiving her trophy, but it's a little different there when you're actually having to run up and down the court. So I can't judge her in that regard there. So as I get news, I'll update you guys on that as well. Alrighty. So we're about 6-ish minutes out. Salute to everybody joining now. Semifinal, the first semifinal game in Unrivaled history, I should say, about to start soon. You see the bracket there at the bottom of the screen. Lunar Owls are the number 1 seed with a 13-1 record. Vinyl with a 5-9 record. So the 1 seed plays the 4 seed in a winner take all. And for game 2, and for the other game, Rose, the game that's first is Rose, the 2 seed at 8-6, taking on Laces 7-7 as the 3 seed. Right, so I'm seeing 57% say Rose will win this game over Laces. 57% of you. I'll give my vote closer to tip off. I'm just checking on Unrivaled news here, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Nafisa with the MVP as expected. Liz, what's going on? Salute. Liz says, salute, Jay. I'm excited for the finals. I am as well. I will be on tomorrow, just as a heads up. I will be on tomorrow for the final game. JP was good. I call Laces. We got the underdog. I'm gonna put underdog in quotes because they were one of the best teams the first 5 games of the season. Then everyone started to fall apart. So I will keep that in mind. They haven't said starters yet. Have not said starters as of yet, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. But with Angel Reese out, I expect them to go Azare Stevens as the starter. That's my prediction. They saying about 7 minutes, 7:45 to tip off. So my clock is a little ahead, 7:45. I'm gonna add a couple minutes to that. So there we go there. So Candace Parker, Renee Montgomery, and Lauren Jabbar, they're actually in person for this instead of being in the studio. They're right there courtside. Um, yeah. So that's where we're at with it. Angel Reese is in the building along with Kalia Copper. They're both in street clothes. Um, so that's a big miss for the Rose Basketball Club. I mean, Kalia has been out, but Angel Reese, she was really their beast on the boards, running the floor, could switch out and guard multiple positions. So that's something to really keep an eye on as we wind down towards tip off of this first semifinal game. Also, you see in the pinned comment there, make sure you follow the Player Highlights channel. I know we're soon running out of unrivaled content to players to put up there, but I have been on the interweb searching for international content. I've been posting some prospects that are projected to come into the WNBA in the draft coming up, such as Dominique Malonga. If you watch a lot of WNBA mock drafts and content, you'll see that a lot of people have her going top 5, top 6 pick in the draft. I've been posting a lot of her games overseas. She's a 19-year-old out of France, 6'6", can score from everywhere, can handle the ball, plays defense. So she's a very interesting prospect to keep an eye on. I find I've been searching high and low or trying to find a way to access some games in China from the Women's Chinese Basketball Association. But, China got different rules, and over here it's hard to access their stuff. But found some YouTube channels who've been posting the whole games for the most part. So just posted one about Marquisha Davis of the New York Liberty. Her perfect game over there. She went 10 for 10 sometime last month, February 28th. Hit 5 threes, hit 5 twos, went 10 for 10, 28 points in a win. So I just posted that right before I got on. So make sure you check that out. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe. I will be trying to get more content up there from overseas until we get towards the WNBA draft. Also, as the draft draws closer, I will be trying to I'll probably make a playlist on the channel about these college players who have declared or who are projected to be in the first round. So those of us who haven't been watching NCAA women's basketball all season can have an idea of what these teams are looking for, or what these players could potentially bring to teams. Because I'm one of those people, I don't watch a lot of college basketball in general. So I refer to the Hunter Cruises and Quita Love Sports and those type of channels to get my sort of information about those college players. All right, enough of me rambling, but we got 4 minutes to go, y'all. 4 minutes to go. Oh, let me start my records here so I can get the edits out for y'all as soon as this game is over. As soon as the stream is over, I should say. Turn my audio on. There we go. All right, it's probably gonna be Brendan Glasheen again. Let me pull up game 1 for us. All right, so the 3 seed Laces, 2 seed Rose. These are the tentative starters, as I'm going to say them. They're probably gonna have the whole introductions of the starters, and I'll update them as they go. All right, remember, so it's a 1-game playoff, so it's not like this is a series. It's you win and you advance. It's like March Madness. Win and advance, you lose, you go home and get ready for the WNBA season. What's up, Tem? Tem says Laces for me as well. It's pretty close, 55% here, so it's pretty even. So they got Sarah, Lisa, and Brendan on the call for the first semifinal series or semifinal round, I should say, of Unrivaled. I'm really excited for this. Also, guys, I know Selection Sunday is coming up for women's basketball. For those interested, I will try and keep an eye on that as well. I'll try and update you with the big players are falling in that regard. I think that starts at 8:30. So as you can see, I have the players who are out grayed out right now. So for on the left, you see for the Laces, Kate Martin grayed out. She's out with a leg injury, and on the right, 305. It feels weird calling her 305 Barbie. Angel Reese and Kalia Copper both grayed out. They're both out in street clothes for this game. I think Ariel Atkins is still the player relief contract. As they start showing some actual stuff, I'll be able to update you guys with that information. All right. As soon as this game tips off, I will end the poll. As soon as the game tips off, I will end the poll. Chelsea Gray. They said that why do I look like Nas Hillman? Oh, I forgot Nas Hillman is a. I'm like that person looked like Nas Hillman. Nas Hillman is a relief contract player. I don't know if it's her and Ariel Atkins, but I see Nas Hillman there, so I'm gonna add her to the list here. I forgot she was added to the pool. I haven't even seen her play yet, so correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. If y'all been watching as well, but I have not seen Nas Hillman play. She plays with the Atlanta Hawks in the W. She was playing over in Australia this offseason. But the starters are Tiffany Hayes, McBride, and Thomas for Laces, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, Azare Stevens for Rose. Tom says, I hope Lexi does well, but I can't see the Laces using this one. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I think the Laces are rounding back into somewhat of their form. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Rose. All right, we about to kick off, y'all. We about to tip off. I'm saying kick off like we watching football or something, American football, but you know what I mean. So I have that right. I have point guard, Slim, and Azare, McBuckets, Tip, and AT. Yep, we got those correct. So it's time to go. It's time to go. I'm about to end this poll. Nah, somebody gotta get it away from 50-50. We got somebody to change their vote. We can't end this on 50-50 now. All right, Azare versus Alyssa Thomas for the tip. And we're off. Azare tips it, and we're off, people. I'm gonna have to end it. I don't want y'all cheating over here. Oh, there we go. Whoever changed it, thank you. 54%. 53% said Rose. 46% say Laces. Tiffany Hayes drops it off to Alyssa Thomas. Fumbles it. Oh, Brittany Sykes tips it away, and it's a turnover to Laces. Chelsea Gray, first three of the game. First three is cash money for Rose, and they're on the board first. It's 3-0 Rose. Remember, Rose are the 2 seed. Laces are the 3 seed. Tiffany Hayes with the response off the front rim. Chelsea Gray tip rebound to Sykes. Sykes lob down to Azare Stevens, who goes up and scores a quick 5-0. I forgot to give my vote. I feel like it's cheating now, but I was gonna go Rose. Even if y'all don't believe me. Alyssa Thomas gets the first points of the game for Laces. It's 5-2. 5-2. Chelsea Gray, another 3. Y'all. Chelsea Gray, 2 threes, 2 makes. Holy, it's looking like a Chelsea Gray. She knows she's going to have to carry in this game. Kayla McBride, quick catch, release, off from the corner. Rebound to Stevens. Brittany Sykes has the ball. She says, slow it down, y'all. I'm going to call out this screen. Calls the screen from Azare. Pulls up for a three. She tries to join the party. Oh, it rattles around and out. Rebound to Alyssa Thomas. Thomas on the go. Thomas, stop. Floater is up. Glass is good. So Alyssa Thomas with back-to-back buckets here. It's 8-4. Sykes with the ball. Sykes left side, looking, gets it to Stevens, top of the key. Right side to Chelsea Gray, guarded by her former teammate, Tiffany Hayes. Oh, double crossover, another crossover. Step back, off balance three, just chucks it up. Off is a shot clock violation, but they let it go. Kayla McBride with the rebound. McBride off the screen, over to Thomas. Thomas, that shot put from the foul line, rattles around, and it's Alyssa Thomas with 6 points here, 3 for 3. Alyssa Thomas, if you're unfamiliar with her game, she has 2 torn labrums in her shoulders. She hasn't got surgery on them because it will keep her out longer as Sykes hits the spin and the layup. So that's why she has that awkward looking shooting motion. Kayla McBride to the paint, reaching by Chelsea Gray. I think she got popped in the mouth. And it goes out of bounds, goes ball to Rose. Chelsea Gray took a little shot there. Kayla McBride wanted the foul call. Chelsea Gray, hands on her knees here. They try to give her a towel. They might have to call a timeout here. Chelsea Gray is in a little bit of distress here. Looks like Kayla McBride is holding the back of her head. I'm not too sure what happened. I hope that's not concussion. But Chelsea Gray is on the bench. Okay, so now I see it looks like Naz Hillman and Natisha Heidemann just been bouncing around team to team all season long. It's not Ariel Atkins, y'all. Natisha Heidemann is the other relief contract player for Team Rose. So I just updated that for us. Oh, did I stop the time? I hope I did. But Chelsea Gray in a little bit of distress here, so we have a timeout on the floor. That they're checking her out now. I'm trying to see who else I see on the benches here. They're going over to the Laces bench. I'm trying to see who's over there. I think they said Kiki Jefferson was the relief player for them, if I remember correctly. I see Steph Dolson. Oh, I see Ariel Atkins over there. Okay, so that's who I'll add. Got it. So Ariel Atkins, the relief player for Laces. Yeah, very good pickup. That's why I was like, I haven't even seen her play, so I was a little confused. I'm going to remove Ariel, Kiki Jefferson for now. Ball back in play, y'all. Ball back in play. You're not missing a thing. Sykes over to Lexi Hull, who's just checked in. So it's Lexi, Azare, and Sykes. Lexi gets downhill, tries to body up Alyssa Thomas, throws her body into her, misses. Azare gets the rebound. It's only 2 seconds. It might be a shot clock violation. Azare didn't recognize that the ball didn't hit the rim. And she dribbled it out. Ends up being a turnover there. Tempted, how was she not shown as playing at the beginning? Out. Who you referring to, Tom? Oh, that's what happened. That's why I didn't know who got signed to who. After the season, that's Kayla McBride for 3, wide open, misses. Yeah, because she hadn't. They don't really put them on the relief players on the, like, broadcast them as they should broadcast them to make it easier. As the ball hits somebody in the front row, I think they're good. It was a baby. Oh, baby front row. I think got popped with the ball. I shouldn't laugh, but that's crazy. Lady got her baby courtside. Ball came flying from out of bounds and popped the baby. But what they just explained is that after the regular season, they put all the relief contract players back into the relief pool, and then the teams could select. Tiffany Hayes double clutches on the three, front rims it. It bounces halfway down and out. Rebound to Azare Stevens. Azare over to Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull between the legs. Lexi Hull on the drive. Bumbling, stumbling, gets tripped up, and she'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Chelsea Gray looks to be fine. She's about to check back in. Who goes out? Brittany Sykes goes out. Chelsea Gray comes back in, so she's good to go. No, I'm doing the subs on the screen. That's me. Yeah, that I'm doing subs on the screen. I have to update that manually. Tim. Rebound to Alyssa Thomas as the free throw was missed. Thomas floater on the spin move misses. Azare Stevens with another rebound. Azare gets it to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen, throws it high. Azare saves it, throws it to the corner to Hull. Hull on the drive. Hull out to Azare. Azare can shoot the three and way off. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas over to Atkins. Atkins pulls up, front rims it, and it bounces out of bounds. Ball in play. It was still 10-6, y'all. Still 10-6. 2:40 to go in the first. Gray with the ball. Left side of the left elbow, I should say. Tries to get him off the screen. Oh, Ariel Atkins getting crossed up, but she's still sticking with her. Chelsea Gray step back midi. Too strong. Rebound to McBride. McBride, I don't think she scored yet. McBride, as I say that, she still misses. Rebound to Gray. Lace is struggling to score. It's been Alyssa Thomas and nobody else has scored. Azare comes off the screen. Mid-range jump shot is off. Alyssa Thomas rebound. Outlet to McBride. Guarded by the taller Azare Stevens. Gets it to Atkins. Atkins top of the key three. And Ariel Atkins, the other Lace, to finally score. And it's 10-9 Rose still. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. We'll take a look at the box score right after this quarter here. Chelsea Gray, what a scoop pass to Azare Stevens. Gets the ball and scores. Should have been a foul, but they didn't call it. Azare Stevens with the basket is 12-9. Thomas to the basket, gets fouled and won. Alyssa Thomas rumbling her way to the basket as Alyssa Thomas does. Oh. They pulled up a old clip here on the broadcast. Somebody made a mistake. Alyssa Thomas got the backpack on right now. She got the Superwoman cape on right now, really carrying her team. She hits the free throw for the 3-point play to tie this game up at 12, people. Steph Dolson goes out. Alyssa Thomas gets a well-deserved rest here. She has like 10 of their 12 points. Oh, Chelsea Gray crossover. Comes off her knee. She still has it. Throws it to Naz Hillman, who checks in and gets stripped. It looked like a foul, but she gets stripped. Naz Hillman, her first minutes of the season here. Atkins drops it off, but she's a defender. Naz Hillman gets the strip. Chelsea Gray over to Lexi Hull. Wide open for three. Oh, halfway down and out. Naz Hillman tips it, but it goes to Steph Dolson. They call a loose ball foul on Naz Hillman. Alyssa Thomas carrying 9 points here for the Laces. 9 of their 12 points. We have a minute to go here in this first quarter. Tiffany Hayes, Ariel Atkins, Steph Dolson. Atkins to Hayes. Hayes misses the free throw, but they say the foul was before the follow that went in. Foul on Lexi Hull. Foul on Lexi Hull. So they say it's a shooting foul. Tiffany Hayes will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points, and she buries the free throw. So Laces with their first lead of the game. Ball in play here with Rose. 14-12. Naz Hillman sets the screen. Chelsea Gray dancing with the ball. Chelsea Gray trying to get it to Naz, but she shoots the three from the wing, And Lexi Hull saves it. Hull just throws it up. I don't think she recognized that the clock reset. And she just threw it at the basket. So it's back to the Laces with 30 seconds to go here. Hayes gets it over to Atkins. Atkins double clutches on the mid-range jump shot. It bounces around a couple times, and Laces on a little bit of a run here. 16-12. 15 seconds to go in the first. Laces have stormed back to take the lead here. 2-second difference shot clock and game clock. Gray off the screen. Gray crossover. Drives by Dolson. Misses. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off the Laces with 2.9 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go in the first. It's Rose basketball right under their basket. They need a quick shot here. Hillman sets the screen. Chelsea Gray, wide open midi, knocks it down. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 16-14 Laces over Rose. Let's take a look at the box score. Take a look at the box score here. Cool. All right. So first quarter is done. It was commercial free. 16-14 is the score right now. If you're just joining, there's no Angel Reese. Still no Kalia Copper for Team Rose. For Laces, Kate Martin is still out. So the relief players are Natisha Heidemann and Naz Hillman for Rose. Ariel Atkins, the relief player for Team Laces. Jackie Young still hasn't played yet. Did I see her on the bench? I'm not too sure if I saw her on the bench. I'll have to take a look next time out. But so far, Laces have been carried by Alyssa Thomas. 9 points, 3 rebounds for her in 6 minutes, 4 or 5 shooting. Tiffany Hayes with 2 points. She just hit a free throw. Kayla McBride, the second leading scorer during the regular season, yet to score 0 for 4. Ariel Atkins off the bench with 5 points. Steph Dolson just came in for those last 30 seconds. Hasn't scored yet. They're shooting 42.9% from the field, 20% from 3. So that 3-point percentage has to creep up. For Team Rose, you have Chelsea Gray, 5 minutes, 8 points. She went out with a little bit of what looked like a head injury. I think she got hit in the head. But she came back in, just hit the buzzer beater to end the first quarter. She's up to 8 points. Azarae Stevens with 4. She gets to start for Angel Reese. Brittany Sykes with 2 points. Lexi Hull hasn't scored yet. And Naz Hillman got some minutes but hasn't scored yet as well. So we're at they're shooting 35% from the field. That has to come up in terms of field goal percentage. 28.6% from 3. That has to improve as well. Turnovers are still low, 2 turnovers each for each team. So as long as the team who wins the turnover battle will end up winning. So that is the score right now. We're at the first quarter break, waiting for the second quarter to start. Salute to everybody hanging out on the stream. For game 1, we will be doing game 2 right after this. Game 2 will take place right after this. I'm just keeping an eye on social media to see if any news is released about anything here. All right, broadcast is restarting now. Second quarter about to kick off here. This is the first semifinal round of Unrivaled. This is their first season if you're new. So these are the playoffs. Single game elimination, win and you advance, lose and get ready for the WNBA season. Ball in play here with Team Rose. It's Sykes, Hillman, and Gray. Sykes pulls up. Elbow jump shot is off. Rebound to Hayes. It's Hayes, Dolson, and Atkins for Laces. Hayes with the ball, guarded by Hillman. And they call a foul on Steph Dolson on Brittany Sykes trying to front the post here. And they call a foul on Dolson. Naz Hillman on the inbound to Chelsea Gray, and we restart play here. Ball over to Sykes. Sykes gets downhill, throws up a wild left-hand shot, hits off the side of the backboard. It's a 2-on-1. Atkins goes up and scores over Gray. So Atkins up to 7 points here for Team Laces. Naz Hillman brings it across half court. Hillman gets it over to Sykes. Sykes down to Gray. Gray gets the screen from Hillman. Gray, mid-range jump shot. Hillman fights for the rebound. Can't get it. Oh, she does get it. Gets the steal from Atkins. Atkins turns her ankles, and Gray hits the three. Atkins, I think on the rebound, turns her ankle. So Ariel Atkins may have to take a little breather here. She's still on the floor here. Oh, she's getting to her feet. And Atkins, it doesn't seem like she's limping. She toughs it out, but she walks her way to the bench. I think it was a quick turn on that when she jumped up for that rebound. Probably landed on a player's foot below. So they're going to check Ariel Atkins out. She is on the bench now, so that's a good sign. So we're in a little bit of a timeout now. Sorry, I was watching Nola Henry. She was drawing up a play there on the clipboard for the team. Nola Henry, and I think she's now an assistant coach with the Dallas Wings. Kurt Miller likes to bring his people along. He left LA. Nola Henry was in LA. He goes to Dallas. Nola Henry comes right along. So he sticks with his people. So I gotta respect him for that. Ball in play here. It's Hayes, McBride, and Dolson on the floor. Now Atkins is on the bench. Tiffany Hayes goes behind the back. Gets it to Dolson. Dolson pump fakes from three. Handoff to McBride. McBride downhill. Throws up the floater. Misses. Gets her own rebound. And they call a foul there on the rebound. McBride had got her own rebound. And they call a foul. Brittany Sykes called for the foul. She takes a deep breath. So they call that a shooting foul. So McBride will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Funny thing about McBride, once she's done with Unrivaled, she'll be hopping on a plane as she hits the free throw. Hopping on a plane over to Turkey to play for her Turkish team, Fenerbahce. They signed her just for the playoffs. She played with them last year when they won the chip, the EuroLeague chip, on the as Rose missed. So right after this, she's gonna go make some more money as Steph Dolson travels and turns the ball over for Laces. So overseas teams are willing to play players who are really good for just limited amounts of service here. Ball in play here with Rose. Azare Stevens checks back in. It's the starters for Team Rose on the floor. Starters for Team Laces. Azare, floater over, and they call a foul. Oh, they call a travel, on Azare Stevens. So, getting a little sloppy here in this second quarter. It's 20-17. Tiffany Hayes with the ball, crossover. She goes left to right, slalom to the paint, misses, and it's a 3-on-2 here. Sykes downhill, left-hand layup is good. Brittany Sykes gets the lefty. It's 2019. Brittany Sykes in the backcourt now. Now Tiffany Hayes gets up, they don't call a foul there, but she still buries the layup. It was a tough layup over Brittany Sykes. 22-19. Slim gets downhill, and then they call a foul here. Laces and Rose. It's getting a little chippy out here. Getting a little chippy out here. Tam says seems weird to just go overseas and can just play in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean that's what was proposed to her. They said they gonna pay her to come overseas, come over and play just for a couple weeks. So, listen, if they paying you a bag to go to a team you're familiar with, that you just won a championship with, as Sykes misses the free throw, and you know how scarce or how low paying money is in the W. So you gotta go get the bag as Tiffany Hayes hits the dead on three. It's 25-19 Laces over Rose. Sykes bounce pass gets kicked by Tiffany Hayes out of bounds. Oh, my clock is like way behind. There's 4:20 to go, y'all. I'm gonna just run my clock. I think I've been stopping it too often. Sykes to inbound, gets it in to Azare in the corner. Trying to get it to Gray, gets tipped by McBride, and it goes out of bounds. 4:16 to go. This quarter is squeaking by. Ball in play to Chelsea Gray, guarded tightly by McBride. Chelsea Gray with the ball, gets downhill, goes behind the back, step back, midi, elbow, good. Chelsea Gray gets to her favorite spot on the floor. That mid-range by the elbow knocks it down. Chelsea Gray up to double figures. 13 points for Chelsea Gray here. Alyssa Thomas with the ball, drops it off to McBride. McBride doesn't bring it down, goes right up for the scoop and score. Kayla McBride now up to 4 points. 27-21. Chelsea Gray downhill. They call a moving screen on Azare Stevens. Another turnover. That's the thing I just talked about at that first quarter break. They have low amounts of turnovers. They're up to 4 turnovers now, Team Rose. Ball in play here. Hayes over to McBride. McBride at the mid-range area. Gets it out to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, nowhere to go. Tries to attack Azare Stevens. Throws up that awkward floater. Misses. Azare with the good defense and rebound. Slim, right to left crossover. Gets bumped off her row. No foul call. Rebound to Laces. Hayes with the ball. Lexi Hull about to check in next break. Hayes off the screen. Hayes hesitation. Goes up. Azare Stevens with the block. And it'll stay with Team Laces. We have a timeout here. Timeout on the floor. 27-21. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 27-21. Let's take a look at the box score. Salute to everybody here in the chat who's viewing. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a like on the stream. Really helps the channel tremendously. But let's take a look at this box score. This second quarter has really slowed down a lot. You have Alyssa Thomas with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Hayes with 7 now. 4 for McBride. 7 for Atkins. She turned her ankle. We'll see how she does. Delson hasn't scored. To Team Rose, you have Chelsea Gray with 13. Then Sykes with 4. Stevens with 4. None from Hull or Hillman. It's going to be tough sledding here for Team Rose without Reese. We're in commercial right now. If you're just joining, we are in commercial. There's a commercial with Kevin Garnett and Anthony Edwards here. It's a Sprite commercial. As you know, Kevin Garnett used to play for the Timberwolves. Now Anthony Edwards plays for the Timberwolves. All right, I need to keep an eye on Selection Sunday here. Let me switch make sure I'm keeping up to date with what's going on. All right, so we're back to the broadcast, people. Back to the broadcast. Ball in play with Laces. Alyssa Thomas gets downhill. That's a foul. Alyssa Thomas and 1. Alyssa Thomas into double figures now. She gets right downhill. She had 9. She gets downhill, gets fouled. She has 11. And she rattles in the free throw for the 3-point plays. 30-21. The biggest lead of the game. 30-21. Chelsea Gray with the ball. She's going to have to do a lot if this team wants to win. Chelsea Gray gets to the midi and knocks down the mid-range jump shot. 15 for Chelsea Gray. 30-23. Oh, Tiffany Hayes snatch back 3. Good. Oh, that was dirty. Tiffany Hayes snatch back dribble. Had Lexi Hull still going and pulled a 3 for the cash. Lexi Hull tries to get her get back. Gets downhill, goes up for the layup, hits it off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. Yikes. She tried to get her get back. It didn't work that way. So Natisha Heidemann about to check into the game. Daniel, what's good, my friend? Salute. What's good? Ball and play here with Team Laces. They've taken over from the middle of the first quarter on. Tiffany Hayes gets downhill to Alyssa Thomas. Spins on Naz Hillman. Left-hand floater is off. Rebound to Hillman. Hillman over to Hull. Hull wants to get the ball to Gray. Gets it to Gray. Top of the key here. Hillman sets the screen to the right. Gray comes off the screen. Gray gets the double team. Somebody's open, but double team retreats. Oh, Chelsea Gray. Midi off balance and short. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas outlet to McBride. McBride goes up. Right hand layup is off. Great defense by Hillman. Naz Hillman has not played a minute in Unrivaled until now, and now it's the playoffs. Hillman in the post against McBride. Spins, goes up, layup, and as I speak about her, she gets her first Unrivaled basket. Naz Hillman. 33-25. Alyssa Thomas trying to get downhill. Alyssa Thomas goes up. Left-hand layup is off. Gets her own rebound. Throws it up again and scores. And she says something to Hillman. I'm a big dog down here. 10 back to a 10-point lead. 35-25. Chelsea Gray, oh, good pass to Hillman, who was wide open under, and she's got back-to-back buckets here. 35-27. Tiffany Hayes goes downhill, takes the contact, and scores. 37-27. Tiffany Hayes now up to 12. Chelsea Gray wants the screen, gets it. And they call a foul there. I don't know who it was on, either Thomas or Hayes, but it was a foul call on the floor. Oh, third foul on Tiffany Hayes. Ball and play to Chelsea Gray. And it's a jump ball between Atkins and Gray. Possession arrow favors Laces. Ball and play here to Tiffany Hayes. 40 seconds to go, y'all. 40 seconds. Hayes gets it over to Ariel Atkins. Gets downhill, bounces around, and scores. So no ill effects of the ankle for Atkins. Having her best game of Unrivaled so far. Atkins up to 9 points. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Gray comes off the screen. Gray in the post against Atkins. Atkins sticking with her. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Bounces her off. Throws it up at the buzzer. And they say it's a shot clock violation. And they call a tech on Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray, I think she got popped in the eye. They didn't call it. Then they called a shot clock violation. She was by the ref and was very demonstrative with her objection to no call there. So Tiffany Hayes will shoot the technical free throw. She knocks it down. So it's 40-27. Laces over Rose. 11 seconds to go here. And it's Laces basketball. Natisha Heidemann checks in. Hayes with the ball. Hayes. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Hayes throws it up at the buzzer. Good defense by Naz Hillman. And that's halftime, people. Laces. 40. Rose. 27. Laces pulling the upset, quote unquote, on Rose. There's the 2-3 matchup here in the playoffs. We'll have to see what Rose can do in the second half. Largest lead of the game here. All right, let's get the box score up so we can take a look. Just as a note, for college basketball, UCLA is the #1 overall seed in the women's bracket for the tournament over South Carolina. I just saw that on social media here. Let me see if I can get to that right quick. It shouldn't affect what I'm doing there. No, not Big Ten Live. There we go. So LSU's let's go over this first before I start talking about college basketball. So 40-27 at halftime. We're at the halftime break. Let me get my halftime break up. Halftime break up right now. Alyssa Thomas leading the way, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Team Laces, who have the lead. Tiffany Hayes with 13 points. You have McBride with 4, 9 from Atkins, none from Dolson. Chelsea Gray with Chelsea Gray with 15. Nobody else has over 5 points. 4 from Sykes, 4 from Stevens, 4 from Hillman, none from Hull and Heidemann. Looking at the percentages, Rose shooting 40%, Laces shooting 50% from the field. Laces shooting 42.9% from 3. So is Rose. Rose shooting 42.9%. Turnovers, 5 turnovers for Rose, 5 turnovers for Laces, equal in the turnover battle. The rebounding battle, Laces are winning the rebounding battle as well. TM, what's good? What team is Naz from? I've never seen her. Naz is from the Atlanta Dream in the WNBA. She was playing over in Australia this off season, and then I guess when the Australian season was over, she came and was put in the player relief pool. Thames said McBride will give her head a shake at halftime. Yeah, she got to wake up. The second leading scorer only with 4 points in the game. That's not a recipe for success. All right, so that's where we're at with it right now. I am watching the women's bracket selection Sunday show right now. I'm weak. They got camera quality is terrible. Whatever NC State using. So LSU is the 3rd seed. In the Spokane region, they'll play San Diego State. Florida State will play George Mason. NC State will play Vermont. My UAlbany Great Danes were almost the champions of the America East Conference. Vermont beats us again. We don't make it to the dance. If you were on me with stream on stream last time I streamed, I was watching the UAlbany Great Danes playing as well. Simultaneously, we ended up winning that game to make it to the championship game, but we lost the championship game. So Michigan State versus Harvard, 7 versus 10 seed. Harmony Turner, I'm not too familiar with her game. I think Harvard won the Ivy League championship. I think she had like 44 points the other day. So we'll see what they can do. We're at halftime. If you're just joining, we are at halftime. I'm just giving people a heads up on the brackets for the women's games. They'll kick off on Friday. So the NCAA tournament for the women starts Friday. UCLA, the #1 overall seed. So UCLA was #1 in this region. 2 was NC State. 3 LSU. 4 Baylor. 5 Ole Miss. We're waiting for Unrivaled second half to start. So you're not missing a thing, y'all. You're not missing anything. Just waiting for halftime to be over. Once it is, I think they say what's that say, about 4 minutes or so, 4.5 minutes until halftime is over, and then we'll get back to some Unrivaled action. Salute to everybody here in the chat. Um, Action-packed day in hoops. Action-packed day. What's up, cuz? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope the girls are well. We got about 4 minutes exactly until the second half starts of this semifinal game. About 4 minutes until we start. I'll switch my I think they're probably gonna prolong this even more. They still just talking about one region. I want to see where UConn falls, where USC falls. I'm assuming the top. Oh, they are moving on, so we should be able to get one more region. So the number one seed in this region is South Carolina. So let's see who South Carolina will play. They're playing probably some 15, 16 seed. They play Tennessee Tech. South Carolina will play Tennessee Tech. In the first round. I don't know anybody from Tennessee Tech. I didn't even know Tennessee had a tech school or there was a Tennessee Tech. Forgive me if you guys anybody in the chat went to Tennessee Tech. I apologize, but I was not familiar. All right, we should be coming back to the broadcast after this commercial. So let me go back to the channel. Join live. There we go. Tim says stat-wise, an Unrivaled Fee should have gotten the Defensive Player of the Year. I think is it because Fee can't take all the flowers home? I mean, it probably has a little something to do with that. Because she gonna win the one-on-one tournament MVP, Defensive Player of the Year? It's like, damn, you made this league just for you to win everything. I mean, but there was no argument against her. But I guess they just wanted to probably diversify some of the awards a bit. It's like, damn, I know you lost in the finals, but damn, you just made this league just to kill us all, huh? Interesting. Nah, but she's really been hooping. I can't even hate. She's really been hooping. Probably deserved it, but they gave it to Angel Reese. Angel Reese had a good argument as well, but couldn't go wrong with either one of those picks. Couldn't go really wrong with either one of them. I think they said the coaches. I think it was a combination of coaches and media voting for it. So something to keep in mind. Coaches, media, and fan vote. I think was like 25% of it or 20% of it. All right, I think we're about to start now. Let me take my halftime break. Sign off. Remember, scores 40-27. We getting back to live action now. 40-27. Can Rose stage a comeback here to keep their final hopes alive, or will Laces complete their underdog story after being starting off as the 2 seed and dropping down to make it to the finals? We shall see. We shall see. All right, so I think it's going to be starters for both teams to start this third quarter. Remember, third quarter is regular time, fourth quarter is an untimed fourth quarter, just like how it was all season. So Rose will start the third with the basketball, and we have kicked it off, people. We are off. We have Chelsea Gray, who gets it to Brittany Sykes, who gets into the paint, steps through, throws it up. Azare comes and gets the offensive rebound. Azare, handoff to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray gets to switch with Tiffany Hayes. Throws it down to Azare. It was a bad pass, and it says turnover to Rose. Tiffany Hayes gets it down to Thomas, who faces up, tries to go at Gray, spins again, and they call a foul on the floor. And there was a foul on the floor, and Chelsea Gray, muscular advantage there, Thomas over Gray. So she had to foul. Ball in play with the Laces. Tiffany Hayes gets downhill to her dominant left hand, shrugs off, Sykes and misses. Rebound to Stevens. Rose, let's see what Rose can do here. Chelsea Gray over to Stevens. Stevens faces up, dribbles into traffic, recovers it, picks up her dribble, gets it out to Gray. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Azare goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Gotta finish that first one, but good she got the offensive rebound. Hayes with 4 fouls now. That's a cause for concern for the Laces. Ariel Atkins checks in for Tiffany Hayes. Something to keep an eye on, y'all. Something to keep an eye on. Stevens, one free throw worth 2 is good. 40-29. Laces with the ball. They get it up to Atkins. Atkins, hand off to Thomas. Thomas goes downhill, and they call a foul on Stevens. It looked like Thomas initiated that contact. If you know the body types of both Stevens and AT is very shorter and muscular. Stevens is taller and slim. So you can see how that collision looked. Kayla McBride comes off the screen. She's been slow offensively. Atkins shoots the 3, misses. Rebound to Sykes over to Stevens. Stevens transition 3. They need it. Don't get it. Rebound to Atkins. Over to McBride. McBride over to Atkins. Atkins guarded by Gray. Atkins comes off the screen going left. Throws it over to McBride. McBride, catch, shoot, 3, off. She cannot buy a bucket here, y'all, from 3. What's her name? McBride, 0 for 3 from 3. Atkins with sorry, I keep confusing these people. Azare with the ball, she pump fakes, shoots a fall away jump shot from the left hand side of the court and scores. 40-31 is single digits now. 40-31. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Alyssa Thomas attacks Stevens. Goes up, under, scoop, layup is good. And then she makes a face. 16 for Alyssa Thomas. Not really known as a scorer, but has put the scoring cape on for her team. Oh, good pass. And they call a foul on Atkins, holding the waist of Sykes on the roll to the basket. It'll be sideline out of bounds for Team Rose. Gray inbounds to Hillman, who checks in for Stevens. Chelsea Gray comes off that screen. Oh, good pass. Chelsea Gray with a nice left hand pass to the rolling Naz Hillman. And Naz Hillman in her first Unrivaled game up to 6 points here. McBride with the ball. She stops. Sykes has a hand on it. It goes for the jump ball. Sykes dives on McBride. It's a jump ball. I don't know who the possession arrow favors right now. It stays with Laces. I don't know I don't know if they're calling a timeout or they're challenging, or is Sykes just checking out? Sykes, how many fouls Sykes has? Sykes has Sykes only has one foul. I don't know what the issue is here. So Lexi Hull checks in after a bunch of confusion here. Sykes goes to the bench. So it's Hillman, Gray, and Hull for Rose, McBride, Thomas, and Atkins for Laces. Ball in play to the Laces. Alyssa Thomas gets downhill. Spin move to the right. Too strong. She had the $1 million move. 10-cent finish. Hillman with the rebound. Gray has it. Crosses half court. Gray with the pass to Hillman. Saves it to Hull. Hull drives. Hull goes floater too short. And they call a foul there. Hit on the elbow by Atkins. So Hull will go to the line for the free throw. Second foul on Ariel Atkins. Lexi Hull, since that breakout game, she's been struggling from three. She hits the one free throw worth 2 points to close the gap here. It's 42-35, closest Rose have been in a minute. And in a minute, I mean slang minute, not like literal minute. 42-35, McBride for three. Sheesh. McBride can't throw a rock in the ocean, y'all. Chelsea Gray with the ball, getting downhill. Gets by Atkins, goes up, hop step, left hand layup is good. Rose on the comeback trail. 42-37. What we at? 5-point game. Thomas downhill, tries to spin on Hillman. Throws up the left hand layup, misses. Hillman with the rebound. Chelsea Gray going downhill. Chelsea Gray stops. Nobody stays with her for three. Oh, Chelsea Gray timeout. Laces. And it's a 2-point game. Naz Hillman, the energy infuser here for Rose. Stepping in for the injured Angel Reese. She is doing it all. Screening, defending, rebounding, and scoring. Chelsea Gray throws the three down and throws that call me sign she been throwing up. You love to see it. Rose on the comeback trail here. 2-point game. You love to see it, y'all. I want to see good games. I don't want to see no blowouts. Chelsea, let me show the box score right quick. Chelsea Gray up to 20 points now. It's 42-40 here. Alyssa Thomas with 16 to lead her team. You got 13 from Tiffany Hayes, who's in foul trouble with 4 fouls. McBride, 4 points, can't throw a rock in the ocean. 0 for 4 from 3, 1 for 9 from the field. Atkins with 9, trying to pick up the slack. Steph Dolson hasn't played too much. Then for Rose, you got Chelsea Gray with 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. You got Azare with 8. She also has 4 fouls. 4 for Sykes, 6 for Hillman with 3 rebounds. And Lexi Hull with 2. None for Heidemann in her 1 minute of play. You love to see it, y'all. You love to see it. Rose on the comeback trail. I did pick Rose to win this game. They had me a little nervous early, but they've come back. Timeout Laces to try and stop the bleeding here. Yeah, TM, they cut this lead down really quickly. We got denim, this denim day. Shakira came in with this denim dress looking nice. Dearica Hamby came in with like this blue, I don't know. I'm judging this outfit a little bit. I don't know if she got like a long sleeve shirt, but then has like I don't know how to describe it. Somebody put me on with that Dearica Hamby fit. She has like I don't know, like a skirt over the long sleeve shirt, but the shirt is like hanging out under. I don't know how to describe that. No, I don't know, y'all. That fit not it for me, but it ain't for me. Ball and play. Somebody explain it to me. I'm probably not up to date with that fashion. As Alyssa Thomas takes the bump and scores. Ball with Rose and Chelsea Gray. Same lineup. Chelsea Gray gets downhill on Atkins, double clutches and scores. Chelsea Gray sensing it's lock-in time, and she's locked in. 22 points here. Atkins over to McBride. Let's see if McBride can come alive here. They're winning in spite of her production. Atkins down on a steal by Lexi Hull. They have a 3-on-1. They got to score. Lexi Hull goes up. Oh, smokes it. Oh, no. Lexi Hull smokes it. It was a 3-on-1. Chelsea Gray stopped at the 3. Hillman was running the lane. It looked like she was caught in two minds there. Went for the layup. Looked awkward. Missed it. It's 44-42. Ball in play here. Tem said, my bad. McBride should just hand the ball over to Rose. Not even bother. Yeah, she's struggling here. But they got no one else to put in the game. Defensive. Oh, and they call a foul on the floor. Rose almost had a steal, but then they fouled Alyssa Thomas on the recovery. I like Naz Hillman. I'm not gonna lie. Tough-minded player there. Ball in play here with Laces. We're approaching 2 minutes to go. It's 2:10 to be exact. McBride with the ball. 5 on the shot clock. McBride between the leg. Can she hit this one? And she finally hits one. McBride, struggling from 3 all evening, was 0 for 4. Now she's 1 for 5. 47-42. Chelsea Gray, foul line jump shot. They call a foul there on the jump shot by McBride. Becoming a foul fest here, y'all. Chelsea Gray will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Steph Dolson checks back in for, I'm assuming, Alyssa Thomas. Azare Stevens also checks in for Team Rose. So I'm assuming it's Naz, Gray, and Azare. Yes, and that's right. Chelsea Gray knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. 3-point game. Ball in play, and it's McBride, Dolson, and Atkins. Tiffany Hayes about to check back in. McBride goes for the on 3 from the other side and shoots an air ball. So the duality of the shooter. You hit one, you think, oh, finally, I see one go in. Let me try another from the other side. And somebody opened the door in the arena. It didn't even hit anything. Ball in play to Hillman. They're playing a full court press here. Laces were on the inbound. It's 47-44. Both teams in the bonus. Any fouls result in foul shots. Chelsea Gray gets fouled, dragged down by Atkins. And Chelsea Gray just putting her head down, going to the basket, trying to will her team back into this. 47-44, a chance to make it a 1-point game with a made free throw here. 1:30 to go in this game. Remember, fourth quarter is untimed. They'll add 11 to the leading team score, and that is the target score we will go to in the fourth. Chelsea Gray knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. We're at a 1-point game, the closest Rose have been since the first quarter. Tiffany Hayes has checked in for Atkins. Tiffany Hayes goes behind the back here, guarded by Azare Stevens. He would say that's a mismatch. They get it down to Thomas. Back out. Oh, but Azare gets the block on the 3 by Hayes. She has that sort of slingshot shot. Took a while to load up. And Azare gets her long arms over there and blocks it. Chelsea Gray wants the ISO. No, she gets the pass to Azare, who goes up. And, it rolls out. And it goes out of bounds on Tiffany Hayes. That would have been the lead there, but they retained possession. That was a great call out by Chelsea Gray to get the mismatch there. Azare just has to finish that. Ball in play to Chelsea Gray. Double clutches on the shot. Chelsea Gray. Double clutches from the baseline. Hits the jumper and Rose retake the lead. Hayes downhill. Naz Hillman with the steal. Chelsea Gray steps into a 3. Oh, off the back of the rim. I was about to say, Steph Dolson outlet. Get to Hayes over to Thomas. Thomas double clutches and scores. I got too hyped there. I backed up in my chair a little bit. 49-48. Laces retake the lead here. Gray off the screen. They got to spread out. It's too congested there. Gray gets the rescreen from Hillman. Gray between the legs. Pulls up. Midi from the left side. Oh, Chelsea Gray. She's in a mood right now, people. She hits the midi. 50-49. Chelsea Gray up to 30. She might need 40-50 to win this game here. Chelsea Gray gets a deflection and goes into the backcourt. Laces recover it. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hayes for 3. Oh, Tiffany Hayes knocks down the 3 to get the lead back. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. Gets it. Oh, Chelsea Gray throws it a little too far. I think Azare Stevens stopped on the run to the basket and goes out of bounds. 0.7 to go here. 52-50. And they're going to inbound the ball. And we'll have our target scorer here. Hayes throws it up, and it's a miss, of course. So we add 11 to that score, people. 11-52. 63. Oh. That was a great comeback there by Rose to make this manageable here. 63 is the winning score. I'm going to change it from target score to winning. I've been putting target score, but winning score is 63. So first team to 63 wins. Let me get this up for us. Winning score 63, people. Fourth quarter about to start after this commercial break here. Let's take a look at the box score. That was a entertaining third quarter. It started off a little slow, and then Chelsea Gray got in her bag and started going to work there. 52-50 is the score. Alyssa Thomas with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Tiffany Hayes, playing with 4 fouls, has 16 on 3 of 6 shooting from 3. McBride finally hit her first 3 of the game. She's 1 for 6 from 3, 2 for 11 overall. She could still make a name for herself if she can come alive here in this fourth and final quarter with the money on the line. Ariel Atkins, 9 points off the bench. Her best game in Unrivaled. Excuse me. Steph Dolson out there just doing cardio. No points in 6 minutes. 3 rebounds, 2 fouls. 2 turnovers, 1 foul. So for Rose, you have Chelsea Gray with 30, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, excuse me. Azare Stevens with 8. Nobody else on the Rose has over 10 points, has 10 points or more. 8 points for Stevens, 4 for Brittany Sykes, 6 for Hillman, 2 for Hall. And there's only a 2-point game. They've cut down on the turnovers. They had 6 turnovers at halftime, only 1 turnover in that third quarter. Now Laces are up to 7 turnovers. I think they only had 5 or 4 at halftime. So that's the score, people. Fourth quarter about to start momentarily. After this game, we'll take a look at the NCAA bracket for the women. I think they should be done by the time we are, and then we can go over that while we wait for game 2. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm glad. We'll get some water for this fourth quarter. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We will be doing game 2. This is the first semifinal game in Unrivaled history. The championship game will be tomorrow. So make sure you are tapped in for that. Subscribe, turn your noti bells on, because I will be back tomorrow for the championship game. All right. Rehydrated, refreshed, ready to tackle this fourth and final quarter. Let's get it started. Remember, the fourth quarter is untimed, so you will see the clock at zeros. We're going to a target score, which is 63. Single elimination games, y'all. This is no series here. It's win in advance, you lose, and you go home. Go clear out your locker, go clear out your hotel room, and head on home, buddy. Ball in play here with Team Rose to start the fourth. Chelsea Gray with the ball. It's Gray, Hillman, and Sykes. They call a foul on McBride. They've been calling the touchy, the handsy fouls a lot in this game here. Ball over to Sykes. Sykes with the ball. Sykes gets it to Gray. Gray comes off the screen. Gray off the screen, going to her right. Gray guarded by McBride. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Fall away from the foul line. Oh my goodness, Chelsea Gray. Oh my days, Chelsea Gray. Don't do it to him. It's a tie game, 52-52. Alyssa Thomas out to Hayes. Hayes, slingshot, 3, short. Rebound to Sykes. Rose with a chance to retake the lead. Rose, Chelsea Gray in her bag, gets McBride in the post, stumbling, bumbling, gets back to the foul line. Fall away jump shot, rolls around, and Chelsea Gray back to back. I added it to the wrong team. Chelsea Gray starting to cook. It's 54-52, Rose over Laces. Tiffany Hayes with the ball. This might be Chelsea Gray just takeover mode here. Unless they send a double. Hayes gets downhill out to McBride. They leave her open. I don't think you want to do that. McBride for 3 and the lead. I did say just a while ago, McBride, you don't want her to get hot. She can still make a name for herself. Gray, same spot, same result. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Gray, 6 straight points from the same spot. 56-55. McBride getting downhill, up, under, throws up a wild shot. Alyssa Thomas, offensive rebound. Oh, she misses the putback. Rebound Hillman over to Gray. If she hits another one, I might run out of here. Alyssa Thomas gets the switch. They get it down to Hillman. Hillman, left-hand layup is good. And it's a timeout called by Andrew Wade and the Laces. Chelsea Gray, literally the puppet master out there. Orchestrating everything. 6 straight points for her. And then she says, oh, y'all want to sag off? Just dropped off the pass to Naz Hillman, who's been a revelation in her first game in Unrivaled. 8 points off the bench in the playoffs. Wow. 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 Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray did. Yeah, I don't know. I have no other words to say. Angel Reese out there going crazy on the bench. Reese going crazy. She just got to take care of that left hand. She's doing everything with the right. Slapping everybody with the right hand. She keeping that left hand tucked away. But it's Chelsea Gray's season right now. You saw it in that third quarter. She said, I got to put my head down and drag us back into this game. And she did just that. Naz Hillman's coming along for the ride as well. I got to give Naz Hillman credit. Hasn't played a minute in Unrivaled, but has come into this game. Some great defensive stops, rebounds, rolling to the basket, finishing her layups, and has been a revelation for Rose here in the playoffs. This game, this is crazy, y'all. This is insane. Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray willing her team to the championship game. Remember, Rose started off this season really rocky, and then they won like 7 of their last 8 games or 6 of their last 8 games to get the 2 seed. Hayes with the ball. His ball's back in play here. McBride comes off the screen, picks up her dribble over to Hayes. Oh, bad pass by McBride. Brittany Sykes, coast to coast, left-hand layup. She actually makes her layup this time. Remember them other games we were doing, she missed the layups. And they're 3 points away, Rose are. Laces with the ball. They haven't scored, have they? McBride hit a 3. A block by Hillman, but they call a foul on Hillman there. So McBride going to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. So McBride at the line to try and make this a 3-point game. And she does. 3-point game here, people. 3-point game. Chelsea Gray with the ball here. This is crazy. Will she go for the 3? We'll see. Chelsea Gray gets the screen from Sykes. Chelsea Gray for 3. Oh, my God. Chelsea Gray with the bye-bye. Chelsea Gray game winner. And Rose. Holy smokes. Chelsea Gray steps into that 3-game winner. Rose advance. 9 of the 11 points in that fourth quarter. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Gray I have to send a tweet out. Holy smokes. Chelsea Gray with a 40 piece. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Gray, 39 points, people. Oh my God. Yo, that fourth quarter, it was an absolute masterclass. An absolute masterclass, people. She hits him with the bye-bye. Nah, incredible, people. That was something. I can't wait to get the highlights up for that one. That was insane. Chelsea Gray absolutely pulling the strings here. They looked dead in the water in that second quarter. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 What a game that was. Let me pull up the box score. That was absolutely insane. Absolute masterclass. Wow. Rose move on. They await the winner of this next game. I'm shocked, people. Oh, snap. Natasha Cloud got traded to the Liberty. Holy smokes. Oh, snap. Yo, too much is happening right now. Hold on, I'm going to put that up after this. What is happening? Holy smokes. I'm stunned both ways. I'm stunned by Chelsea Gray, and then I see Natasha Cloud with the trade to the Libs for the. What is happening? All right, let's go over this box score right quick. We got some time for the next game. Holy smokes, Chelsea Gray, as y'all can see, 63-57, an absolute masterclass, people. Alyssa Thomas. Not TM. She didn't say she'll die for the sun. She said she would die for the Mercury, and the Mercury traded her. But we'll get into that right after this. Alyssa Thomas, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes with 16. McBride, yeah, get your rest and fly over to Turkey to help them. You didn't really help this team tonight. Steph Dolson, none. Ariel Atkins, 9. Rose, Chelsea Gray, 39 points, people. 39 points. Azare Stevens with 8, 6 for Sykes. Nobody else scored over 10 points, people, for this team. Chelsea Gray literally put the cape on. Like, put the cape on. And carried this team to a final championship game. But Hillman, I got to give her credit. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Led the game in steals in her 14 minutes. Was playing down the stretch. Lexi Hall struggling. She can't throw a rock in the ocean either. But they get the win. A win is a win, as they say. I gotta pull up this play-by-play because this was something, people. This was something. I'm gonna just go all the way back to the third quarter. Let me see if I could figure this out. So where we at? Third quarter. We here. Hope y'all can see this. Yeah. Let me scroll up to here. Third quarter. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go down to just baskets here. Azare Stevens hits a couple shots. Naz Hillman hits a shot. Lexi Hull hits a free throw. Then it was Chelsea Gray time. Chelsea Gray, 2-point shot here. Chelsea Gray, 3-point shot. That's 5. Chelsea Gray, another 2. That's 7. Chelsea Gray with a free throw for 2. That's 9. Chelsea Gray, another free throw. That's 11. Chelsea Gray with another 2. That's 13. That's only 13 only in the third so far. Another 2 down here at the end of the third. That's 15. 15 in the third for Chelsea. Then we go to the fourth. 2 points. That's 17. Another 2. That's 19. Another 2. That's 21. Nas Hillman hits the 2 on the assist from Chelsea. Brittany Sykes hits a layup, and then Chelsea ends it. That's 24 points from the middle of the third to the fourth quarter for Chelsea Gray. Absolute masterclass. 24 of the 39 in the third and fourth quarters, people. I am absolutely stunned. That was incredible, people. I'm gonna get those highlights up as soon as this game, the stream is over. But Chelsea Gray, Angel Reese, her whole team just runs out on the court for her. That was incredible. Wow. That's her 7th game winner in 15 games. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But in other news, I just seen Chelsea Gray. I'm over here saying Chelsea Gray. I'm over here saying Chelsea Gray, but I need to talk about what do I need to talk about? Natasha Cloud. Where's that tweet? There it is. Underdog Fantasy. Let me get it up for y'all. Oh, I got it on the wrong browser. I'm weak. There we go. That's the trade that happened. Trade summary. Liberty get Natasha Cloud. Sun get 2025 number 7 pick, 2026 first round pick. Yeah, I can have them joints. We don't need them. We got Cloud now. We got our point guard. Oh yeah. Where Ellie at? I gotta put on a big screen. You see Ellie over there? Let me bring you closer. Come on now. It's almost that season, y'all. It's almost that season. Come on. Make sure y'all can still see it. Yeah, there we go. It's crazy, man. Natasha Cloud, she said this is the best, one of the best organizations I ever played for the Phoenix Mercury. They went behind her back and traded her. She had to find out from the assistant coach who sent her a text like, hey, they traded you. Sent it to Purgatory in Connecticut, man. We tried to go get her before. Connecticut was like, nah, we keeping her. But you know what happened? Jonathan Cole, persistence. Man said, oh, we give you the 7th pick and we'll give you the next year first round pick. Y'all can have both. And they had to fold, man. They had to fold. So we got the point guard. So we got our point guard, I should say. I didn't say point guard, point guard. So we in good shape right now. We in good shape. Sorry to y'all if y'all fans of other teams, but it's Liberty Gang over here. Oh my bad. We got Taj Cloud. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the W season. If y'all can't tell, if y'all cannot tell, I cannot wait. Wow. I'll take it though. I'll take it. All right. Rose move on. Sorry, this graphic down here is not it's not an active graphic. That's a picture of the graphic. So once they update it, I'll update it with the new picture of the brackets. They probably won't do it until later. But yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad y'all were here for that. Game 1, insane. If game 2 is anything like game 1, Unrivaled might have something here. Damn. They don't even have like the timer for when the next game's gonna start, so I can like update y'all. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I usually update everybody with stuff like this. Tam, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna need Cloud to help with points and still we can't hit a shot lately. Yeah, it was just announced like right after the missed season was over that Brianna Stewart had to have surgery on her knee, on her meniscus, at a meniscus surgery. They said she'll be ready for the season, but that explains a little bit of the lift and the lack of, I guess, the reduced mobility that she was showing during Unrivaled. She still was pretty effective, average about like 19 and 10, but it wasn't what we were used to. But that explains a lot why she looked terrible, to be completely honest with you. But she had surgery. I think they announced that on Monday, or she posted a picture on Instagram of her in the hospital bed. And then it was further announced that it was a meniscus surgery. I remember after the final game in the finals where she was like, I heard a pop when she was talking to Sue Bird, and Sue Bird was like, "We're down here," and pointing to her left leg, her left knee area, and then the camera cut away. So maybe, I think my theory is, and I'm not even like shooting her any bail or anything, but she wanted to be active in the Unrivaled season since, one, she's a co-founder, so you can't, in the first year of your league, you ain't gonna be like, nah, Nafisa, you carry the torch. I'm gonna just sit here and get myself ready. So she forced herself to play. Thankfully, for the Liberty's sake, she didn't make the playoffs, and this is what it resulted in. Vinyl about to play now, Daniel. TM, yeah, I'll die for this second. Yeah, that's crazy. What she if you haven't listened to the OG's podcast with Udonis Haslam and Mike Miller, Tasha Cloud was a guest on it, and she gave the whole story of how she found out she was being traded to the Connecticut Sun. It's crazy. Just as a summary, basically, she was chilling out on Rivals. She had just seen the GM and the coach of the team probably a week or two before, and then she gets a text from the assistant coach telling her about the trade. She calls the GM like, "Yo, what's happening? Like, am I getting beep traded?" And that beep was a curse. And he was like, "Yeah, we got to trade talent to get talent." Like, and she was just like, she understands it's a business, but she was like, "Were y'all gonna like tell me, like, or was I just supposed to find out from my agent?" So it's crazy. They were just in her face saying she's gonna be a part of the future of the team, and then the next day, or the next time you hear from them, you don't even hear from them. You hear from an assistant coach that you're getting traded to basketball purgatory now. It's crazy. It's a cold game, y'all. Cold game. Let's get ready for game 2, though. Vinyl, the 4 seed, taking on Lunar Owls, the 1 seed. Nafisa Collier is playing, so no need for alarm. Nafisa is playing. Starters are Canada, Ryan and De'Erica versus Skylar, Alicia, and Nafisa. I didn't even get to. I was so hype over that game winner. I didn't even get to the NCAA brackets. We'll probably take a look at halftime. We'll have some time. But I didn't even get to put my predictions up. Type your predictions in the chat, y'all. Who wins this game, y'all? Who wins this game? Is it Vinyl or Lunar Owls? I'm going Lunar Owls. Don't copy my answer, though, but I'm going Lunar Owls. Let me know in the chat. Type it in the chat. I forgot to get the poll up. I was just so stunned on that game winner that it threw me off. Jump ball is up, and Lunar Owls have it. Game 2 of the semifinals going on right now. Skylar Diggins-Smith, elbow jump shot is up and good for the Lunar Owls. Ryan Howard with the ball. Let's see if she's locked in. The last time we saw Ryan Howard, she couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. She continues it again today and shoots an air ball from 3 out of bounds. If Ryan Howard's going to shoot another 1 for 19 or whatever she shot the other night, might as well just take the flight back to Atlanta already, Ryan. Skylar Diggins-Smith misses her second attempt. It's 2-0 Lunar Owls. Hamby over to Canada. Canada gets it down to Hamby. Hamby against Fee. That should be a good matchup. Hamby goes reverse. Throws up with the opposite hand and scores on the reverse. So Hamby on the board here. It's 2-2. And we have a foul here by Ryan Howard on her dream teammate, Alicia Gray. Ball in play here with Lunar out. With Skylar Diggins-Smith comes off the screen. Pump fakes. Gets it down to Fee. But De'Erica plays the passing lane and gets the steal. Canada with the ball. Drops it off to Ryan Howard at half court. Over to Hamby at the elbow. Hamby spins. Tries to, reverse spin. Goes for the scoop. Nafisa with the block and save. Nafisa throws it over to Alisha Gray, who steps into a three. Three up. Good. Alisha Gray knocks down the right wing three. And Canada gets downhill and scores. Man, it's going back and forth for fair here. Alisha Gray for another three. She shoots the air ball this time. Ball in play here. Ball in play with Canada to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, step back. Three, can she hit one? Ooh, Ryan Howard hits the three. Vinyl take the lead, 7-5. Let's see if that'll wake Ryan Howard up. She hits her second attempt from three. De'Erica Hamby gets lost. Let's Nafisa cut back door. Wide open layup. Nafisa with the basket. 7-7. Canada with the ball. Canada. Over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard with the ball. Gets the screen. Ryan Howard drops it off to Hamby. Hamby back to Ryan. Ryan comes off the screen. Ryan off balance. Just throws it at the rim. Fight for the rebound. Nafisa gets it. Ball tips around, but Alisha saves it. Alisha Gray guarded by Hamby. It's a mismatch down in the paint. Ryan versus Nafisa. Nafisa goes to her patented fall-away jump shot. Misses. Canada with the rebound. Canada turned on the Jets. Crosses half court. Canada, good lob pass to Hamby. Hamby wide open. Scoop layup is good. Good pass from Canada. I thought it was going to be a little too heavy, but Hamby settles herself and scores. But Alisha Gray goes right to her dominant left hand and scores a left-hand layup. No help there. 9-9. Hamby crosses half court over to Ryan. Ryan wide open for three. Misses. Wide open and rattles in and out. Diggins-Smith with the ball here. Under 4 minutes to go. Diggins-Smith downhill. Gets cut off. Out to Nafisa. Nafisa steps for the three. And Nafisa knocks down the three. The MVP with the three. Ball in play here. It's 12-9, y'all. 12-9. Ball to Hamby at the foul line. Hamby looking for Ryan. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan pump fakes. Wants a screen here. Gets the screen from Hamby. But Skylar Diggins-Smith picks her pocket. Alisha Gray with the ball. She carried. They don't call it. Nafisa, mid-range jump shot is off. Ryan Howard with the rebound. Ryan Howard with the ball. Over to Cloud. I said Cloud. My mind's on Cloud right now. Canada pass to Hamby. Hamby gets tipped out of bounds by Nafisa. Over to Cloud. My mind is tripping right now. Holy smokes. So we got, I just recognized we got the girlfriends on the same team, the Cloud and Isabel Harrison. Ball in play with Vinyl. De'Erica for three, rattles in and out. And missed by Lunar Owls. Ray Burrell checks in as well. Courtney Williams and Shakira check in for Lunar Owls. Ray Burrell dancing, gets to the basket. Taxter, just misses the layup. Rebound to Courtney Williams. She's going to shoot the midi. She does shoot the midi and knocks down the midi. I know her game, man. That's Courtney Williams' wheelhouse. Mid-range jump shot. Ryan Howard left wide open for a midi. She misses. Fight for the rebound. Hamby gets it. Hamby's triple team. She brings the ball down. Gets it stolen by Courtney Williams. Aaliyah Boston will check in next break. Courtney Williams, they leave her open for three, and she knocks down the three. So Courtney Williams comes into the game. A quick 5 points here. Ball gets tipped out of her hand, but Ryan Howard with it. Ryan Howard with the ball. Ryan Howard in and out dribble. Shakes Alisha Gray. Can't finish off the basket, though. Courtney Williams with the rebound. She's by herself. It's a 1-on-3. Gets the screen from Shakira. Fakes it. Scoop pass to Shakira. Shakira saves it. Goes up. Hook shot off the glass. Can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Goes off Shakira and out of bounds. Ball in play here with Vinyl. Sorry, guys. I'm sending out a little Instagram about Natasha Cloud. Ball down to Aaliyah Boston. Boston over to Ryan. Can Ryan Howard hit another basket? Jeez, Ryan, what are you doing? Ryan Howard, after that three, she can't throw a rock in the ocean, but Shakira Austin with the block. Ray Burrell tried to go up with a right-hand layup on the left-hand side. Ray Burrell loses the ball. They say it was just a slip. Ray Burrell gets it back. Good pass to Boston on the roll. Alicia Gray with the block. They say. Alicia Gray on the run. Alicia Gray. Snatchback dribble. Almost loses it. Crossover picks up her dribble. Gets it to Courtney Williams. Top of the key. Williams gets to the midi. Too short. Rebound to Ray Burrell. It's a 2-on-2 here. Ray Burrell slows it down. Oh, down to Aaliyah Boston, who pump fakes, goes up, misses. Goes up again, misses again. Fight for the rebound, she gets it again. Throws it out to Ray Burrell. Fakes the pass, shoots the three, and it finally pays off. They finally score another bucket. They were struggling a bit there. 17-12. Alicia Gray with the ball. Out to Shakira. Shakira fakes the handoff. Going against Aaliyah Boston. Shoots a one-leg fall away. Do you shoot that shot? She misses, of course. 17-12. Ray Burrell with the ball. Ray Burrell comes off the screen. Ray Burrell. Oh, good pass to Leah Boston. Fouled on the roll. Should go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Aaliyah Boston at the line. One free throw worth 2 points. Aaliyah Boston at the line. Free throw is up and short. Doesn't get it. 19 seconds to go here. It's a 5-point game. Lunar Owls up 17-12. Ryan Howard can't throw a rock in the ocean again. Very inconsistent as of late. Courtney Williams, pocket pass to Shakira. She can't finish the roll. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shakira. Sorry, Ray for three at the buzzer. And no. At the end of 17-12, Lunar Owls, the number 1 overall seed over Vinyl, the 4 seed. Winner plays Rose in the championship game tomorrow. If you're just joining, you missed a hell of a game. A hell of a game, y'all. Chelsea Gray, 24 points, I think I calculated, from the middle of the third quarter onwards. I think she scored 9 of the 11 points. Sorry, I would say, how many points did you go? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 9 of the 13 points in that fourth quarter, even including the buzzer beater to give them the win. But let's focus on this game. 17-12 at the moment. You can see the box score. You can see where to watch and everything right there. De'Erica Hamby with 4. You got 3 from Ryan Howard. She's 1 for 7. 2 for Canada, 3 for Burrell, none for Boston. You have Alicia Gray with 5, 5 for Nafisa, 2 for Sky, and 5 for Courtney Williams, none for Shakira. I'm still in commercial right now. Still in commercial. You're not missing anything. Let me scroll up so you could actually see the score. So Kiki Jefferson is their relief player for Lunar Owls. I'm not sure why, but I guess just in case anything happens. They haven't used a relief player all season, so. Wow, guys, I'm still stunned at that first game. I'm still stunned. That was absolutely incredible, man. Still in the commercial. Salute to everybody still hanging around on the stream. Appreciate you guys on this Sunday evening. We got a lot of news today. Unrivaled and WNBA and college. So we got in terms of Unrivaled, Nafisa Collier wins the MVP of the league. Um, we got Angel Reese winning Defensive Player of the Year. Um, and we got Rose winning this playoff game, the first semifinal game to make it to the championship game. On the other hand, on WNBA news, as soon as Chelsea Gray hits that game winner, I go on Twitter and I see Natasha Cloud has been traded to the New York Liberty. A player that Jonathan Kolb had said he had his eyes on. I was in D Wade in the building here, and Gabrielle Union in the building. I was wondering if that was D Wade when Shorty hit the shot. Ball in play here. Ball to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard off balance three. She always hits like the way off balance ones, but misses the easy ones. 15-17. They're talking to D Wade and Gabrielle. Sorry, D Wade's my favorite player ever, so I'm a little distracted. Lunar Owls up 19-15 right now. Ryan Howard hits a three, so that's back-to-back threes. Ryan Howard, after I talked mess about her, she's starting to wake up now. 19-18. Dive on the floor. Ray Burrell diving on the floor, rips it away from Nafisa, and Vinyl have a steal here. Oh, and then they turn it over. The ball. And Lunar Hours hit a three. Sorry, guys. I'm so distracted by D Wade talking. That's my guy. As Courtney Williams hits a three. 22-18. These interviews are getting distracted. Ray Burrell, foul line jump shot is up and good. Twenty-two, 20. Oh, yo, Courtney Williams, she's coming for it, y'all. Courtney Williams is on fire. Courtney Williams up to 13 points in double figures for the Lunar Owls. Ryan Howard on the other end hits the two. 25-22. Ryan Howard starting to come alive here. Oh, and Ray Burrell dives on the floor for the steal. Foul Shakira Austin on that post entry pass. Shakira Austin to the bench. Who checks in? So it's Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins Smith, and Nafisa Collier. They leave Nafisa wide open on the roll. That's an easy pitch and catch. The two Minnesota Lynx teammates doing the same things in Unrivaled. Ball in play with Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard with the ball. Gets it to Boston. Boston fakes the handoff, blows by Nafisa, and lays it in. She does that. She did that a lot playing with Caitlin Clark, where Caitlin goes to get the handoff. She fakes the handoff and blows by her defender. Gets a wide open layup. Foul here by Vinyl on Courtney Williams. De'Erica Hamby checks in for Aaliyah Boston. 27-24. Vinyl hanging tough so far. Let me run my clock a bit. It's 4:39 to go. Ball over to Fee. Fee with the ball. Fee drives. Gets bumped off, and they call a blocking foul on Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell in shock and awe. Mouth agape. How many fouls she got? Ray Burrell up to 3 fouls now. She beat her to the spot. She beat her to the spot. I think that's MVP tax there. Shoot. And they say she was shooting. No way. I was about to say. Nah, they changed that. The refs couldn't. The refs get together and fix that. Cause I was about to say, ain't no way she was shooting. Courtney Williams with the ball on the baseline. They get the switch. Courtney over to Skylar. Skylar pump fakes, gets downhill to her left, throws it out to Fee. Fee pump fakes. She drives to the left. A reach and foul. And I think now Nafisa will be shooting free throws. Four team fouls on Vinyl. They have to be careful. One more, and then they're in the bonus the rest of the quarter. That's not a recipe for success. That's 4:23 left in the quarter. Nafisa at the line for one free throw worth 2, and she misses. Rebound to De'Erica. It's a 3-point game here. Ray Burrell brings it across half court. Ray Burrell right to left crossover. Gets down the lane. Double clutches foul. And one. Ray Burrell. It's funny because I was just watching something on Unrivaled, and Ray Burrell and D Wade I think Ray Burrell was a guest on Dwayne Wade's podcast. And now D Wade in the game, in the arena, and Ray Burrell going to work here. A free throw can tie this game up. 7 points for Ray on 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and she ties the game. It's 27 all. 27 all, people. Vinyl hanging tough. We got. I said Owls would win. I still think they will, but Vinyl hanging tough. Skylar Diggins-Smith gets downhill foul and one. Skylar Diggins-Smith. Left hand layup was good and one. Skylar Diggins-Smith blows by De'Erica. De'Erica reaches down for the block and fouls. Skylar Diggins-Smith, one of the most competitive players out. Diggins-Smith, first free throw is up and good for the 3-point play. It's back to a 3-point game, 30-27. Ray Burrell over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard gets the screen from De'Erica. Ryan Howard hangs, throws it up off the glass, gets her own rebound. Out to De'Erica. De'Erica over to Burrell. Burrell goes behind the back to her right, and a reaching foul. They call a foul there on Alicia Gray. Had her hand in the cookie jar. Alicia Gray, hand in the cookie jar. They say it's a shooting foul. I don't know if it's worth 3 or worth 2. Oh, it's 1 for 2. They say it was a 2-point attempt. Oh, it's 1 for 3. The refs get together. And for the tie, Ray Burrell misses. Fight for the rebound. De'Erica tips it out. To Burrell, out to De'Erica, and De'Erica with a bad pass, but Ray Burrell saves it. It gets tipped out again and goes out of bounds. Ball to Vinyl. 3.7 on the shot clock here. .7 to shoot here. They got to get it into Hamby or Burrell. Get it into Burrell. Burrell pump fake. Shoots over Nafisa for 3. Oh, short. It bounces off the front of the rim. It almost drops in on the second bounce. Nafisa over to Sky. Sky pump fakes. No, she shoots the 3. Misses. Rebound to Hamby. Vinyl need to apply pressure here. They got to be in the lead. They cannot be just playing from behind casually. Ryan picks up her dribble. Finds, Hamby on the back cut. Hamby, easy left hand layup. The 3x3 teammates work together there to get a basket, and we have a timeout on the floor by Lunar Owls. Ryan Howard finds De'Erica on the back cut. Nafisa try to overplay towards the 3-point line. Hamby goes back door, left hand layup, easy work. 30-29. Let's take a look at the box score here. 30-29. 30-29. Ryan Howard with 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting. She has hit 3 threes. 6 for Hamby. 2 for Canada. 8 for Burrell. 2 for Boston. So everybody who's coming to the game has scored at least 2 points. Lunar Owls, Nafisa with 7. 5 for Gray. 5 for Diggins-Smith. 13 for Courtney off the bench. None for Shakira. Daniel asked me, Jay, thoughts on Hamby? I love Hamby. Hamby was on my fantasy team last year. A beast. Um, her alone won't win you the championship. She's not a Asia Wilson type player but during the regular season she will produce. If you give her a good point guard, she will produce big numbers. She will be a piece. I mean, she was a piece of that first Vegas championship team, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So something to keep in mind there. But I like Hamby. I like Hamby as a player. I just don't know what that fit she had on it in pregame was. Somebody still got to explain that to me, but I'm gonna try and leave it alone. Somebody explain it. They coming back to the broadcast. Um, 30-29. Somebody got a little girl got a Angel Reese Chicago Sky jersey on. That's cool. Ball and play here with the Lunar Owls. They're up 30-29 here. It's Nafisa, Alicia, and Skylar versus Canada, Ryan, and Hamby. They shoot it. Who is that? Alicia Gray shoots an air ball and goes out of bounds. Ball and play with the Canada. Jordan Canada with the vinyl. They get it to Ryan on the curl. Oh, good drop off pass. I was a little behind De'Erica Hamby, and they call a foul there. Sideline out of bounds. Jordan Canada was back, so it wasn't a clear path. Yeah, Daniel. I was speaking about. Oh, they do call a clear path there as Skylar Diggins Smith hits the free throw worth 1 point. Yeah, I saw that. Natasha Cloud gets acquired. Ball and play here with the Lunar Owls. Alicia Gray to Skylar Diggins Smith. Diggins Smith comes off the curl. Diggins Smith shoots the jumper short and rebound to Ryan Howard. Gets it over to Canada. Canada attacks, gets downhill, throws up a left hand hook, and it goes too high. She tried to get it over Nafisa. It did not work. Vinyl can't be playing around with this team. Vinyl cannot be playing around with this team. Ball in play here. Alicia Gray with the ball. Comes off the screen going to her left. Alicia Gray gets downhill. Dribbles it back out. They want to get it to Fee in the post against Ryan. Fee, fall away jump shot. Too strong. Rebound to Hamby. Vinyl, the defense is doing what the defense is supposed to do. But the offense is a struggle. Yeah, Daniel, they just played together in Unrivaled this season. So I think that shouldn't be a problem. Sabrina will move back to her more traditional role as a two guard as Ryan Howard hits the reverse layup. Oh, I had it to the wrong team. It's 31-31, y'all. Alicia Gray in the corner for three. She knocks it down. Alicia Gray knocks down the corner three. But they played together in Unrivaled. They had great chemistry on the court and seemingly off the court when they showed like the social media posts and stuff like that. As they call a foul on Skylar Diggins Smith on Hamby away from the ball. So I think that'll translate. Natasha Cloud not looking to score all the time. She's looking to get everybody involved. By the Liberty losing Sloot, they got a championship winning point guard in Natasha Cloud. I was there in the building at game 2 back in 2020. Oh, Canada. What a move by Jordan Canada. Froze Nafisa. Her feet were in cement there. And blew by her for the right-hand layup. Dribbled, sort of slowed up, gave her a hezzy, but then Nafisa on the other end scores on Hamby. Gave her a little dribble up, so Nafisa got out of her defensive stance, and Canada turned on the Jets' right-hand layup, no contest. Ryan Howard step back over Alicia Gray. Long rebound to Hamby. Hamby on the attack. Spins. Scoops under Nafisa. And a rebound to Skylar Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith gets downhill. Though she traveled. They don't call it. Nafisa for three. Cash. Oh, they say it's a two. Her toe was on the line. A long two. 33-39. This is what I was scared for Vinyl for. It's a 6-point game now. Lunar Owls are up. You have to take advantage. Canada to the basket. Fighting through traffic. No foul call. Rebound to Nafisa. Nafisa going coast to coast. Goes up. Left hand layup off the wrong foot. She wanted a foul call. And Skylar Diggins-Smith jumps in front of Hamby. And that should be a foul. Oh, they call an offensive foul on Hamby actually. I feel like Skylar cut her off, but they call an offensive foul on Hamby. Oh, so Vinyl are over the limit. So Lunar Owl was shooting free throws there on that offensive foul. Skylar, one free throw worth two. She misses. It doesn't hurt Vinyl here. 16 seconds to go. They'll play for one shot. 6-point game. Canada with the ball. Canada gets downhill. Oh, double crossover on Alicia, but she loses it. She picks up the dribble, goes reverse layup. Oh, and it drops. Jordan Canada, Harlem Globetrotter routine just now. Wants a foul call, doesn't get it. 0.6 seconds to go, and that's halftime. Jordan Canada saying, what is happening there? It's 35-39. That was a circus routine there by Jordan Canada. Ends up getting the layup to go. It's a 4-point game, actually. Oh, they had the score wrong here. It's 35-38. I had it right. 35-38. Let's go to the box score. Let us go to the box score. 35-38, people. Ryan Howard. 5 for 13 for 13 points. Not efficient, but what can you do? Jordan Canada with 6 points. Hamby with 6 and 10. Rebounds. You got Ray Burrell with 8 off the bench. Aaliyah Boston with 2 off the bench. You got Lunar Owls. Nafisa with 11. You got Alicia Gray with 8. 6 for Skylar Diggins-Smith. 13 for Courtney Williams. 0 for Shakira Austin. It's been a very competitive game. I like it when it's competitive. I don't like when they're blowouts. So I'm very much liking how this game is flowing right now. Salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate every single one of y'all for hanging out, watching these games on this Sunday evening. First semifinal games of Unrivaled in Unrivaled history, to be exact. They will have the championship game tomorrow. Team Rose won the first game over Laces, so they'll be in the first game, in the championship game. The winner of this game advances to the championship game tomorrow. We will be streaming, so make sure you're subscribed. Those noti bells are on, so you get notified when I go live. Let me see what time that game. It starts at 7:30 tomorrow, so we'll be on at 7:15. I usually come on about 15 minutes before the scheduled start time of the games. So we'll chat about what to look for in these games, who we think will win, and then we'll get right into action. Also, look at the pinned comment. Make sure you follow the Player Highlights channel. As soon as I get off stream, I'm going to go get some a bite to eat, and I'll get to editing that Chelsea Gray game because that was absolutely incredible stuff there from Chelsea. So we're at halftime, right? We are at halftime. Let me put my halftime break up. We're at halftime, people. We are at halftime. Daniel says, Jay, does the Unrivaled champion receive a championship ring? I don't know if they receive rings, but I do know they receive a nice trophy. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. Let me see if I could pull it back up. Let me see if I could pull it back up. So this is what the trophy looks like. This is what the trophy looks like, as you can see. We got the 3 crowns for the 3 players that are on the court at the same time. Unrivaled Championship 2025. Man, they should have had somebody fingerprint the trophy before taking the picture. We're at halftime right now. If you're just joining, we are at halftime. All right, back to. They're during the halftime break. Now I can try and pull up this March Madness thing, but crazy. Chelsea Gray hits the game winner. Natasha Cloud gets traded to the New York Liberty. It's all going crazy. That last bit. That as that went on. All right, I think I have it up now. Yeah, let's take a look. For those who are interested in college basketball, I'm gonna go region by region here. So UCLA was the number 1 overall seed. UCLA will play UC San Diego or Southern U, depending who comes out of that first 4. 8 seed, 9 seed Richmond, Georgia Tech. 5 seed Ole Miss versus 12 seed Ball State. 4 seed Baylor versus Grand Canyon. 6 seed Florida State versus George Mason. LSU, the 3 seed versus San Diego State. Michigan State versus Harvard. NC State versus Vermont. USC, I believe, was the 4th number 1 seed. I think I saw a tweet saying was complaining. Coach of the USC, Lindsey Gottlieb, was complaining that they should have been way higher than the 4th number 1 seed. USC will play UNC Greensboro. 8 seed California plays 9 seed Mississippi. The 5-12 matchup, Kansas State versus Fairfield. Kentucky will play Liberty. Iowa will play Murray State. Oklahoma will play Florida Gulf Coast. Oklahoma State will play South Dakota State. And UConn will play Arkansas State. So a matchup in the Final Four would be USC versus UConn if things were supposed to shake out the way that people would want them to. I'm sorry, not Final Four, the Elite 8, excuse me. That's tough. UConn and USC getting eliminated in the Elite 8 going into the Final Four. So Texas, number 1 seed versus High Point / William Mary. Illinois versus Creighton. Tennessee versus South Florida. Ohio State versus Montana. Michigan versus Ohio State. Notre Dame in this bracket here versus, I think that's St. Francis Austin's or something like that. Louisville versus Nebraska. TCU versus FDU. So Haley Van Lith down here at the 2 seed with TCU. You got Notre Dame here at the 3 seed. Ohio State at 4. You got Tennessee at 5. Texas at 1. This should be an interesting region down here. And then the last region, South Carolina on the 1 seed versus Tennessee Tech. Utah versus Indiana. Alabama versus Green Bay. Maryland versus Norfolk State. West Virginia versus Columbia or Washington. You have North Carolina, UNC versus Oregon State. Vanderbilt, versus Oregon. That should be an interesting game. I like I shouldn't say I like Vanderbilt, but that girl from Vanderbilt that's been scoring, the freshman, Michaela Blakes, she's been cooking as a freshman, dropping buckets. Duke versus Lehigh. That's that 215. Your Bruins are here. Your Bruins were the number 1 overall seed up at the top of this bracket here. UCLA should make it to the Final Four, definitely. I don't see nobody really in this bracket. I mean, I don't really watch college ball, so I could be the wrong person to ask about this. But UCLA theoretically should make it to the Final Four, and then from there anything can and will happen. So that is the bracket for the NCAA Women's Tournament. The Final Four takes place in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is where the Final Four will take, and the championship game will take place. The first 4 you can see down at the bottom of the screen here. Iowa State, Princeton, Columbia, Washington, UC San Diego, Southern U, and High Point, William Mary. So that is the bracket there, people. That is the NCAA March Madness bracket for the women's game in 2025. All right, I think the broadcast should be coming back now. About a minute and a half. About a minute and a half before we get back into this game. Let me. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch this. Let me put this back here. It's a 3-point game. Let me get the third quarter stuff ready. Reset the time. Reset the quarter. Getting ready for the third quarter. Thanks for everybody for hanging out for that halftime report. Hope I gave you some information there that you didn't know or you needed. But here we go. Getting ready for the third quarter of this. What you call it? Of this game. It's crazy. I was gonna say earlier. I was at that game when Natasha Cloud in 2023, when Natasha Cloud went absolutely nuclear. It was game 2 of the first round versus Washington, 2023. Yeah, 2023. Natasha Cloud in that game 2 goes absolutely crazy. And the whole Barclays at the end of the game, we gave her a standing O because it was just incredible performance. She really tried to put the team on her back, but we ended up winning in the end. And from that point on, from that moment on, I was like, man, I wish we could get Natasha on the Liberty. She ends up getting signing with Phoenix in that off season, plays with Phoenix, and then the whole thing happens. She gets traded to Connecticut. We go back for her, and then we end up getting her now. D Wade over here with the camera trying to take pictures out here. Yeah, Tudo, what's good, bro? Yes, sir. Look at Tosh Cloud there. Tosh Cloud. I'm about to talk to D Wade. My worlds collide there. Liberty and Heat. All right, second half about to start, y'all. What we thinking? I gotta put Tudo comment up. That's my Liberty friend over here. The Liberty squad over here. 38-35, y'all. Skylar Diggins-Smith gets downhill, gets to her offhand, which is the right hand, and scores right off the rip. Ball in play to Ryan Howard. 5-point game, 40-35. Hamby at the foul line. Finds Ryan on a back cut. Goes under the basket. Goes up. Smokes the layup. And Alicia Gray with the rebound. Alicia Gray gets into the paint. She travels. And I thought they weren't going to call it, but they do. Yeah, Tudo. No, I don't even care about Heat, man. I'm just waiting for the W season, man. Heat not even on my mind anymore, brother. Heat not even on my mind, man. I get the alerts. We win, we lose. It is what it is. I think we've lost the last 7 games. Team is sorry. Ball to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard gets it to Canada. They leave her open. Canada says, I can shoot that. And she knocks it down. Jordan Canada, not really a 3-point shooter, but can shoot it. Knocks it down. Nafisa attacks Canada, goes right into her, and scores. Off a made basket, they hurry up down the court and get a layup. 42-38. Ryan Howard, step back dribble, in and out dribble, blows by Alicia Gray, throws up a layup off balance, doesn't get a foul call. She's on the floor. Nafisa pulls up for the midi and knocks it down. When you take those ill-advised shots and you lay on the floor in 3-on-3, it puts your team in at a disadvantage. But Jordan Canada, in and out dribble on her dream teammate Gray, gets to the basket and scores. Jordan Canada up to 11 points here. Alicia Gray throws it to Nafisa. Nafisa midi, and Nafisa's feeling it now. That's back-to-back mid-range jump shots for Nafisa Collier. She's up to 20. Jordan Canada comes off the screen this time. He gets into the paint, drops it off to Hamby. Hamby goes up and scores the layup. So the offenses are free-flowing right now. 4-point game. Skylar Diggins-Smith rejects the screen, throws it out to Nafisa. Can she hit the 3? Oh, yeah, Nafisa with 7 straight baskets here. Timeout called. Nafisa Collier, the MVP of the Unrivaled season, knocks down the 3. In a blink of an eye, people, Nafisa's up to 23. Was it 23 or is it 20? No, it's 20. Nafisa up to 20 here. The box score is ahead of my game. Let me see what she just did. So No, yeah, they just said Nafisa has scored the last 8 points for the Lunar Owls, who are the #1 seed. Daniel says Nafisa wants that chip. She definitely does. She said, if I ain't going to win the WNBA one, I'm definitely going to win this one. I can't lose in the first year of my own league. I can't lose. I will not lose. Word to Nas. If you know, you know. Ether and all that. So Vinyl gotta get some stops here. Courtney Williams checks back into the game though. Ball and play with Vinyl. Let's see what they can do here in this third quarter. Will they do what Chelsea Gray did and not be denied, or will they falter down here? Ryan Howard over to Canada, top of the key, down to Hamby. Hamby, they send a late double back to Canada. Canada for 3, front rims it, fight for the rebound. Diggin Smith secures it. Diggin Smith crosses half court. Diggin Smith gets downhill, goes off the wrong foot, misses the layup. Rebound, Hamby with it, gets it to Canada. Canada over to Ryan Howard, wide open. She sets 3 off. Ryan Howard has to bury those. Oh, good block by Ryan Howard on the help side defense, and then she stares down Nafisa. I love it. Ryan Howard with the help side defense gets the block. That should have been off of Nafisa, it looked like. They're going to review it. I think that block went off Nafisa's hand last, so that should be Vinyl basketball. Ryan Howard struggling to score baskets, but helped out really on that defensive end there. It was challenged there. It was challenged. 13 for Ryan Howard on 5 of 16 shooting, so she's taken more shots than she has points. So that's something to be aware of. They have the coaches mic'd up in the huddle right now, so you're not missing anything. Not missing anything. Let me put this up for y'all so y'all can see what's going on. 42, 49, 42. Successful challenge by Vinyl. They will take over possession. So it was a good challenge by Coach Spoon. Ball in play here. Ball in play to Canada. Canada with the ball. 49-42, 7-point game here. I thought, Daniel, to your comment, I thought they would add Teaspoon. They sent a double at Ryan Howard, and possession arrow stays with Vinyl. Right, Ryan Howard cannot get doubled there. Ryan Howard on the inbound gets it into Hamby. Hamby touch pass is touch. Oh, it was like an alley oop. She caught it at the basket, tossed it in, and it scores 49-44. Pass to Nafisa. Nafisa out to Skylar. Skylar rejects the screen out to Nafisa. Nafisa sets for 3. Oh, Nafisa's in one of them scoring moods right now. 52-44. That's 2 threes from the same spot for Fee. She's up to 23. She's at 3 threes, actually. Ryan Howard with the ball. Guarded by Courtney Williams. Ryan Howard over to Canada. Canada on the attack. Spin move. Wild shot goes off the rim. Rebound to Nafisa. Courtney Williams on the run. Courtney Williams pulls up. Midi is up. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound to Hamby. 8-point game here. 44-52. Vinyl. They need to cut into this. Hamby should have handed it off to Ryan Howard. Gets it to Jordan Canada. Canada with the ball. Jordan Canada loses control. Steps through. Throws up the floater. Short. Rebound to Nafisa. Too much dribbling there. Vinyl have to get into their action quicker. Skylar comes off the screen. Skylar over to Courtney. Courtney on the pump fake. Nafisa comes to set the screen. Courtney rejects the screen. Goes to her right. And Ryan with another block. Ryan Howard punching everything. Ryan Howard with a block on Fee. And now a block on Courtney. As a timeout is called here. They go into another commercial here, another timeout break. Scores 52-44, 2.5 to go, people. 2.5 to go. I'm gonna get the box score back up for us as we wait here. As I go on my back to social media and I look at what people saying about this Tosh Cloud trade. People are saying, "Oh, it's an overpay." Listen, man, I want to win now. I don't care about the future. That's just me personally. As a Liberty fan, I would rather go for Cloud and go back to back than develop for the future. There's gonna be so many players that don't make rosters in the next 2 years with all these team acquisition these expansion drafts and stuff that people will be dying to come play for the Liberty. So I'm not too worried about that. So, talk about that trade. I feel bad for Marina. Marina's stuck in Connecticut now. They said, Marina, we not trading you. But Tasha Cloud, yeah, you can get on out of here. That is crazy. They're coming back to the broadcast now. Coming back to the broadcast. Jay, why didn't the Liberty add Teaspoon as an assistant coach? I don't know if she was even in consideration, but they went to, I think they went to Rice University or one of them universities and got an assistant. Ryan Howard playing good defense and gets a steal on that inbound from Lunar Owls. It's Ray Burrell, Aaliyah Boston, and Ryan Howard. Ray Burrell shoots, misses. She had Aaliyah Boston, who had Skylar Diggins-Smith sealed down low. Should have got it to her. Courtney Williams with the ball. Tries to pocket pass it to Nafisa. Comes right back to Courtney. Courtney back to Nafisa. Nafisa sets for another three. Bounces around. Oh, when it's your night, it's your night. Nafisa with her fourth three. And it's 10-point game. Vinyl can't be playing around here. Ray down to Aaliyah Boston. Boston handoff to Ryan Howard. Gets tripped up by Skylar Diggins-Smith. Nafisa up to 25. It's 44-54, excuse me. 44-54. Vinyl, they have to get this to about 4 or 5 if they want to have a chance. Ball gets deflected. Courtney Williams gets the steal, but goes out of bounds. All right, Vinyl with 2 minutes to go here. Courtney Williams to the bench. Alicia Gray checks in for her. They said that no substitution allowed yet. Somebody's open. Gets it into Ryan Howard with 8 seconds to go. Ryan Howard steps back. Deep three. Buries it. They needed that one badly. Ryan Howard knocks down the three. It's a 7-point game here. Courtney Williams over to Shakira. Oh, high-low to Nafisa. Nafisa goes up and smokes the layup. Aaliyah Boston can't get the rebound and goes out of bounds. Alicia Gray, corner three is good. Oh, that was a big shot by Alicia Gray. Back to a 10-point lead. Alicia Gray up to 11 points here. Ryan Howard with the ball, guarded by Shakira Austin on the perimeter. Ryan Howard, hezzy move, gets to the basket, floats it up and scores. Scoops it up, I should say, and is back to an 8-point game. Oh, Ryan Howard doing everything on the defensive end. She gets a steal here. Ray Burrell going downhill, splits the defenders and won. Ray Burrell. They making a push here at the end of the third quarter. Ryan Howard on one end getting a defensive stop. I don't know if that was a foul there. She got sort of bailed out. But she made the basket anyways. Ray Burrell, free throw for the three-point play short. Aaliyah Boston gets the rebound. And they call a tech on the assistant coach. Oh, you can't get a tech at this point in time. Vinyl get a... They gave the assistant coach for Vinyl a tech. You can't be giving away points at this point in time. Sparks players are really like that, Jay, just so you know. You guys are right. Nafisa hits the free throw. You guys are your team, the Sparks are going to be good. (58-51). Ray Burrell for the free throw, and she rattles that one in for the three-point play. So it's 52-58 here. 6-point game. Skylar Diggins-Smith gets downhill, stops, throws it out to Alicia Gray, who's wide open for three. She misses. Fight for the rebound. Nafisa. Oh, it goes off. It looks like it went off Nafisa last. But they say it stays with the Lunar Owls. Nafisa is holding her right hand, or right fingers, I should say. Oh, Aaliyah Boston gets caught ball watching, and Nafisa sneaks right behind her and gets the layup off the inbound play. Ray Burrell dribbling and Skylar Diggins-Smith with the foul from behind. You cannot get caught like that, Aaliyah Boston. She tried to look at the ball. Nafisa goes back door and scores. Ball and play to Ryan Howard. Has 8-point game here. 45 seconds to go. My clock is way behind. Ryan Howard stops, pops, midi is off. Skylar Diggins-Smith on the run here. Skylar Diggins-Smith goes downhill and scores the layup. You take a bad shot on one end, and they will punish you on the other. Ray Burrell tries to go for the offensive rebound and goes out of bounds. The score is 62-52. I think they added a score to the wrong team. So it's a 10-point game, y'all. 10-point game. 26 seconds to go. Ball and play with Lunar Owl. Skylar Diggins-Smith quickly on the attack. Goes up too far under the basket. Hits the bottom of the rim. Ray Burrell with the ball. Gets it to Boston. This is not a recipe for success here. Ryan Howard with the ball. Nafisa with the intentional foul. Ball and play to Ray Burrell. She shoots a deep three off the side of the rim and goes out of bounds. Ill-advised shot here. Vinyl are going to lose this game, people. Ball and play to Skylar Diggins-Smith. She's trying to get a quick basket. Gets it to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray on the drive. Floater is up. Short. Oh, she just misses. Ryan from full court. And it's off. And at the end of the third, it's 62-52. Winning score is 73, people. Winning score is 73. Lunar Owls well on their way to winning this game. So the 1 seed versus the 2 seed is looking like the outcome for this matchup here. Vinyl just not good enough. They're already missing Arike Agumbawale. It's just not good enough. Lunar Owls, even when they're not playing well, they're still playing well, if that makes sense. Right. Salute to everybody still hanging around. We're entering the fourth and final quarter of this game. Remember, the fourth quarter is untimed. First team to 73 will win the game. That's looking like 21 points for Team Vinyl to win this game, which I don't think, which I don't think is likely. Right, we're still in a commercial right now. Still in a commercial. Salute to everybody still hanging around. Let me take a look. One look at the box score before the fourth quarter starts. So we got Ryan Howard with 18 on 7 of 21 shooting. Canada with 11. Hamby with 10. Burrell with 11. Boston with 2. For Lunar Owls, you have 28 from Fee, 11 from Alicia Gray, 10 from Diggin Smith, 13 from Courtney, none from Shakira. Yeah, Daniel, they sold this away, bro. They literally sold this game. Maddox was good. Yeah, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, as the saying goes, but this really strengthens us to go back to have a chance to go back to back. We have a solid point guard. Sabrina goes back to that off ball role. Who she can also step in and be the point guard. When Cloud goes to the bench, we still have Leonie Febich. We have to see what's up with Benai Jelani Hamilton. We have Niara. We have Brianna. Well, Brianna hasn't signed, but she's definitely coming back. We have I think this is what they were trying to work out. Wait for whatever moves before they sign Brianna. And we still have John Quell. We have Rebecca Gardner. We have Marquisha Davis. She coming off playing overseas, looking really good. So we'll see. I'm liking our acquisitions. We have Isabel Harrison. I forgot we acquired her. So we're looking really good, and we still have space for some more people. We still have a lot of money too. Skylar Diggins Smith, and they call a late foul. Jordan Canada pushes Diggins Smith in the back on that drive. Let me see what players I'm doing from this first game. Alyssa Thomas and Chelsea Gray. I think that's about it. Diggins Smith free throw is up and misses. Diggins Smith misses the free throw, y'all. Over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard pump fakes for 3. Dancing with the ball. Goes baseline by Alicia Gray. Double clutches and hits the layup. Ryan Howard using the handles there to get to the basket, but they have a mountain to climb here. I don't think they have enough gas in the tank. They have Canada on the Fisa Collier. That's a recipe for disaster. She misses the first one, gets the offensive rebound, and puts it back in. Daniel says Sandy Brondello is a great coach, 2 times. I would say, statistically, she's a great coach. Oh, good pocket pass from Ryan to Hamby, and that's another layup there. But sometimes she does frustrate me with her rotations. Sometimes she takes a little bit too long to make the adjustments. Alicia Gray blows by Ryan Howard, hangs and misses. Ryan Howard secures the rebound. I don't think it's possible, but Vinyl trying to show me that it is. Ryan Howard into the paint, throws up the floater, gets hit in the head, foul and one. Ryan Howard probing in the lane, gets hit in the back of the head by Alicia Gray and knocks down the floater and one. So it's 58-64 with a chance to make it 59. She's up to 22 points on 23 shots, though. Not efficient, but you gotta put the ball in the basket somehow. Ryan Howard completes the three-point play. 64-59. Listen, this game ain't over, folks. This game is not over. Eugene was good. Courtney Williams off the screen, mid-range jump shot, fight for the rebound, and Ryan Howard with the rebound. Canada with the ball. Oh, rejects the screen, goes up, scoop layup is good. It's pants tightening time. It's knees are weak, palms are sweaty time. It's a 3-point game, just like that, people. Just like that. It's a 3-point game, 64-61. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let me put Eugene's comment up. Yeah, for those who didn't know, the Liberty will be playing a preseason game over there in Eugene, Oregon, where Sabrina and Niara went to school. They're playing the Antelopes, a team from Japan. So that's one of their 2 preseason games, and then now they also played the Connecticut Sun in the preseason, and we just acquired Natasha Cloud from the Connecticut Sun, so that'll be interesting. Maddox, good question. Who will be the starting 5? My prediction is Cloud, Ionescu. I'm going to go Phoebich, Brianna, and JJ, because I don't think Benijah will start, because I don't know. I think they want to preserve Benijah, and I don't know the extent of her injury. So if it was just a precautionary thing, Benijah will probably start at that 3 spot. If not, Leonie Phoebich will start at the 3. So Cloud, Ionescu, Phoebich, Stewart, Jonquel. Ball in play here. 3-point game, people. 3-point game. Diggin Smith with the ball. Diggin Smith comes off the screen, drops it off to Nafisa. Nafisa shoots the fall away, bounces off the rim a couple times, and drops. I think that's their first basket or second basket of the quarter. Ryan Howard double teamed. They get it to Canada. Canada, they need the 3. Canada knocks down the 3. Oh, Canada. 2-point game here, 66-64. Skylar Diggins Smith with the ball, guarded by Canada. They're trying to force her right. Diggins Smith over to Nafisa. Nafisa drives by Hamby, double clutch, and she banks it in. The MVP says, no, there's no way we losing this. 4-point game here. Ryan Howard with the ball. They got to have smart offensive possessions. Ryan Howard picks up her dribble over to Canada. Canada back to over to Hamby, top of the key. Hamby tries to drive, spins, picks up her dribble, scoop move, and they call a foul on Nafisa. So Hamby will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. It's gut check time, as they say. It's gut check time over here, people. So let's see if Hamby will hit this 1 free throw worth 2 points. Hamby free throw is up, and she misses. Oh, that's going to hurt them. She got it, knocked down that free throw. That is Hamby's Achilles heel there, the free throws. I think she was 70 in the 70 percentile last year. Diggins Smith to the basket. Oh, Nafisa just misses the rebound. Over to Canada, to Hamby. Hamby, she hits those layups, though. That would have been a tie game if she knocks down the free throw. But it's a 2-point game here. 68-66. Diggins Smith gets downhill. Nafisa for 3. Misses. Hamby with the ball. Chance to tie or take the lead for Vinyl. And Nafisa gets intentionally fouls Ryan Howard. It's a 2-point game here. 4-seed Vinyl have stormed back to make this a 2-point game. Whoa. Ball to Hamby on the inbound over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard gets it to Canada. Canada's been big in this quarter. Canada for 3 in the lead. Oh, Jordan Canada! And they take the lead, 69-68. Oh, do we have an upset on our hands? Hamby and Nafisa says, calm down. She gets the ball on the pick and roll and scores. Oh, sorry, guys. I hit the score too many times. It's 79-60. My bad, y'all. I hit the score way too many times. I got too hyped. It's 70-69. Lunar Owls retake the lead. Vinyl. Vinyl looked dead in the water. All right, we have a 1-point game. We're in a challenge here on that play. They saying it wasn't a foul. So they're challenging. It's a 1-point game, people. First to 73 wins. Vinyl were dead in the water. Dead in the water at the end of the third quarter, going nowhere fast. It was a 10-point game, 52-62. 52-62 at the end of the third. Score is now 69-70. A 17-8 run here by Vinyl to make this a 1-point game. Daniel says, Jay, thoughts on Jello Bowl song? I heard that song. It's all right. It's not my type of music, but I can see why people like it in a certain environment, you know. But it's not something that I listen to on a daily basis, much less. And I don't listen to that type of music. Isn't in my catalog. Corridos was good. How many points for Hamby? Let me go back. I was over here looking at the play-by-play. Hamby, I don't think. Hamby with 14 points, 13 rebounds. 14 points, 13 rebounds for De'Erica Hamby. 23 for Ryan Howard, 19 for JC, Jordan Canada, that is. 11 for Ray Burrell. You got 36 for Nafisa. Yeah, so either way, you're out, unless she, yeah, you should be safe. Your under 19 is definitely safe. Ain't no overtime, so you are good. All right, so let's see what happens. Did they call the foul or? Oh, it was an unsuccessful challenge. So the foul call stands. Vinyl with a chance to retake the lead here. JC been big in this quarter. Jordan Canada at the line. She's hit 2 threes in this quarter, I believe. Free throws up, and Vinyl retake the lead. This would be an upset for the ages, people. Do Lunar Owls go for the 3 and the win, or do they go for the 2 and play defense? Nafisa with the ball. Courtney Williams with the ball. Courtney Williams. They don't know what to do. Over to Nafisa. Nafisa over to Skylar. Skylar pump fake. Skylar for 3. Oh, she misses the 3. Hamby with the save over to Ryan. They have a chance to win here. Jordan Canada over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard for 3 in the win. Oh, she misses. Hamby with the rebound. Hamby in the post. Goes up on Nafisa. Gets blocked. It goes out of bounds. Wow, why is my heart pounding? Holy smokes. This could be an upset for the ages. Holy smokes. Good block by Nafisa. Canada gets it in. Oh, and Jordan and Skylar Diggins-Smith hits it out of bounds. So they take the ball out from the sideline instead of under the basket. Why is my heart pounding? Yo, I love basketball, man. Hoops is crazy. I thought they were dead in the water. Get it into Hamby. Hamby with the ball. Hamby fakes the handoff. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hamby to the basket. Left hand layup. Oh my God! They've done it! They've done it! Oh my goodness, Vinyl have done it. They've knocked off the best team in the league. Oh my goodness, the underdog. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. I'm okay with being wrong, people. What a game. What an game. Two excellent games here that all turned in the later stages. Vinyl, dead in the water. They were losing 62-52 at the end of the third. They went on a 21-8 run, people. 21-8 run to upset the best team in the league. Hamby goes right at Nafisa, gets to that left hand and scoops it in. Holy smokes. That Lunar wow. Wow. Jordan Canada, I got to give her props there. Jordan Canada in that fourth quarter, big shot after big shot for her. Lunar Owls, wow. Sorry, Fee. No chip for Fee. I'm sorry to laugh at Fee's pain, but the Fee's a damn girl. At least you got MVP, right? But you leave trophyless. Wow, Vinyl, incredible, people. Incredible scenes here at the Media Pro, whatever they call this in the suburbs of Miami. Cause what a game. Vinyl, what a game. 2 fourth quarter master classes. Why am I typing? I've been typing in all cap. Wow, people. I am absolutely in shock. De'Erica Hamby game-winning left-hand layup, going a 21-8 run to end the game. Eugene, thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Nafisa had 30. Let me put up the box score right quick. Nafisa had 36, and it did not matter, people. It did not matter. Let me zoom out there. 73-70, the final score. I cannot believe it. That's why that untimed fourth quarter. Why do I have halftime break? It ain't halftime, people. The game over. That's why that untimed fourth quarter is big, because you can't just sit there and let the clock run out. You got to put the ball in the basket. You got to put the ball in the basket. Wow. Incredible. We had two incredible games here, people. I got goosebumps a little bit on my arm right now. That's what basketball is all about. That is what basketball is all about. Vinyl, 21-8 run to end that game, people. Let's go over the box score right quick. Ryan Howard, 23 points, not better than last game, but not her best game. 9 for 24. Had some big steals and blocks, though, in that third quarter. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Canada, huge in that fourth. 21 points for her, 3 or 4 from 3. Hamby, game winner, 16 and 15. Another double-double from her. Ray Burrell had 11. Boston had 2. Lunar Owls, Nafisa with 36. I thought she was going to put this game away. 11 for Alicia Gray, not her best game. Skylar Diggins-Smith ran out of gas, not her best game, 10 points. 13 for Courtney Williams, none for Shakira. Steve says, wow, Owls lose 2 games all year, and the 2 teams they lost to play for the chip. It's a cruel world, man. It's a cruel, cruel world. You go 13-1 in the regular season, you lose to Rose as your only loss, and then in a game to go play Rose for the chip, you blow a 10-point lead, get outscored 21-8 in the fourth, and the 4th seed upsets you. Daniel, I don't think Enrique will play tomorrow. I think they're just going to ride this momentum of this team here. Dang. Wow. Hamby just went ISO. Holy smokes. I cannot believe it. Those are 2 incredible games, people. Wow, De'Erica Hamby gets the interview here. She's sitting with her baby on her lap. Well, not her baby, her daughter. I guess you could call it her baby. Let me see if I can pipe this in for y'all. Stream. What am I looking for? Wait.
Each other and just pull through in that moment.
De'Erica, 15 rebounds.
Let me know if y'all can hear that.
On the day. Listen, Amaya is not about that. She's like, that's cute. You hit the game winner and everything, but it's about other things. But 15 rebounds on the day. What was your game plan going in? Obviously facing a great player in Nafisa Collier to control the paint.
I mean, I think they really focused in on me this game because last game against them I had 31. So their scheme changed a little bit, I felt like. There was a little bit more pressure on me. And I was in my head a little bit the entire game. But at the end, I called my number. I literally broke the play, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
And I was like, I wanted it. I wanted it. And it went in.
No, big lit, big lit. Congratulations, Amaya. I got a question for Amaya, okay? What is it like when you saw your mom out there, the crowd's going crazy? What were you thinking? Was it exciting?
She's been wanting us to beat Lunar all season, so
okay, but for you, De'Erica, Jordan Canada, yeah. I mean, she had her highest scoring game of the season.
I just don't want to get violated here. She talked about Jordan Canada and how Jordan Canada stepped up tonight. The little girl yawning. 10 p.m. She probably tired. Probably been running around all day too. Damn, she looked just like her mom. It's crazy. I mean, it shouldn't be crazy, but it took her mom whole face. Wow. I ain't gonna hold you guys too much longer. I'm over here watching the interview. But y'all, what a game. I wish that they had an updated bracket so I could update the bracket for y'all. But Rose and Vinyl to the championship game, y'all. Rose and Vinyl to the championship game. I don't know how many people predicted these 2 teams would be in the playoffs, much less the finals. But I will be on tomorrow. The start time tomorrow is 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be on 7:15 p.m. Eastern. I'm about to create the stream right now. So give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to create the stream. Y'all can make sure you turn noti bells on. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll be on tomorrow for this game. But wow, 2 incredible games, Rose and Vinyl. Let me eliminate these teams who ain't here no more. Laces, gone. Lunar Owls, the shocker, gone. Rose, Vinyl for the chip tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Get some rest. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, dang, that's crazy. They showed Nafisa getting MVP and she lose on the same day. All right, y'all. Salute.